Remember, ladies and gentlemen, love your family until your family gets on your nerves and makes you want to question your life choices. Oh my God. Hold on. We're going back to this one. Ooh. How's this set up right now? Oh, I gotta do this real quick. This music is immaculate, though. They're lucky I love it. If I didn't love it, I hate it. And if I didn't hate it, I love it. No. Let's see. Boom, boom. 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 Fuck, where is it? Boom. Okay, I think that's the game footage. Boom, boom. We're gonna close this window because we don't care. Boom. Sorry for the lateness. I love my family members. I'm lying. I hate these fuckers. They make things hard for me and it pisses me off, bro. I don't like it. I don't like the inconvenience of it all. But it keeps happening to me. It's alright. One of these days, I'll make them all pay for the inconvenience they've shown me. I'll make them all suffer for the inconvenience I've suffered. I'll destroy it all. I'll blow it all to hell. What are we doing? We're playing Pokemon or some shit? We're playing Pokemon or some shit. What the fuck are we doing? Paul Swine has almost opened his heart to me. Tropius still needs to open his heart to me. I think we're in the process of doing the instant trick. Do I have any money? Did I spend all my money? I think I spent all my money, didn't I? Yeah, I spent all my money. What's up, Kuro? Shit. How many incenses do I have in the clone case? That's the second most important thing. Where is it? How many are in here? Nothing. That means I need to go do some tournaments real quick and make some quick money and then come back. So we're going to the storage system and we're going to deposit a bunch of shit real quick. Where's my son at? That's one of my sons. We get my son. Withdraw. That's right, because I can't do that because there's already things in the box because I hate myself. Switch. Deposit. Let's see. There's my other son. Son, come here. We have things to do. Switch. Deposit. Yeah. Where's my other child? There he is. Come here. Don't worry. It's not like we need more Pokemon because of Pokemon. We're doing because of what we're doing with our lives. Relax, Orion. What are you people yelling at?
Ready for duty, sir.
Are you ready, kids?
Fuck you, Captain.
I said, are you ready, kids?
Fuck you, Captain.
Oh, who lives in hell and who's next to me? Richie Farley!
Well, actually, Devil, Richie Farley, they're the same people. They're the same guy.
Oh, no, we're not. That's a crazy reference.
Listen, the other Catholic isn't here, so I'm okay to say this.
I was gonna say, bro, you didn't even hang out with people. Say you just did a stream with that man yesterday, and this is full villainy.
I want to be very clear. I say Catholic.
Oh, I thought you said Devil Richie, so I thought you were doing the whole Tyrone the Devil 4 thing.
No, because I would have said, you know me, I would have put that motherfucker's name, government name on spot if I were to.
No, but like Tyrone. No, but you know Tyrone has that alternate character, has that character he used like 4 times.
Oh, I know, but that wasn't the intention.
Oh, okay, so it just happened to be a coincidence. Gotcha. You were going for another person. Wait, why were you going for the other person for?
It's nothing bad. It's just You know, the other person are Catholic. I don't see what the problem is.
It's just an observation, bro. What's the problem? Were you lame?
Well, I'm gonna have to use a different term for obvious reasons. But what are you, stupid?
Are you stupid or are you dumb? The fuck? All right. So what we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. No, not Tyrone. We're talking about Polly. The joke was Polly because Polly's Catholic.
See, that's why we like people in this house that understand the jokes. I don't gotta explain shit.
Yeah, Polly is the one that's Catholic. I thought he was making a Tyrone joke because he mentioned the devil thing, which is a reference that could also be viewed. It could be viewed as a reference to Tyrone the Devil 3, that character that he'll never use again. But the more realistic approach was Polly, because Polly's probably the most openly Catholic of our friend group. Not saying other people aren't religious. She's just probably the most open with it. So to give people context of what we're doing is essentially I want to have a part that's purely dedicated to the 100 Pokemon challenge. But I need to purify every mine in the game before that. Now we're pretty close. We're about 10 away. And we still need to catch another 4 to have all the ones in the game you can catch. Because there's 48 in total, I believe. And we've only caught 30. We've only caught 44, so we still have another 4 to do.
You know, Taro, I got a Pokemon question for you.
If it doesn't involve me shooting myself, then I don't know how I feel about it.
Okay. So I guess you do prefer to be shot in the face with a hyper beam.
What was the other option, out of curiosity?
What's that one other move? Ice beam.
I think I'd rather be shot than frozen to death. Frozen to death is ass. Have you ever had frostbite?
I was going to suggest bullet seed because he said you get shot and guns have bullets.
I don't know how.
So therefore, bullet seed.
I don't know how. I mean, the assumption is that bullet seed are just seeds being shot at the speed of bullets. So you're essentially asking to get shot with a pseudo machine gun, or pseudo machine gun, and it depends on how you feel about that. How you feel about that?
I guess that's different intensities of pain that I was not expecting the answer. Let me think about that for a while.
It sounds like you weren't prepared, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, make it double, because my ass did not study for this test.
Again? Fuck. Alright, so this is what we're doing. We need 4 more Shadow Mines, and one of them is here. But we also need money because we're going to do the clone case way of purifying the hearts of Pokemon, because if we do it the long way, we'll be here all day. So we're essentially killing 2 birds with 1 stone by making money to buy more incense, to do more massages, to open more Pokemon hearts, and also then catching the Shadow Pokemon that is here. So yeah, like I said, once we do these things, like once I have every Pokemon purified and we've caught every Shadow in the game, essentially what we're doing after that point is literally just gonna be straight up doing the 100 Pokemon challenge. And technically I would have to do it twice. The first time is to get Ho-Oh. The second time is to potentially get that one Pokemon that has get one of the Johto starters that has a move that only you can get in this game. It's almost like giving them, it's essentially a Johto starter with an egg move that it can't normally learn. So yeah.
But no, the thing I actually wanted to get to the actual Pokemon question. So instead of like the usual pro tags for the games, so something like, because you know, like the pro tag for Black and White is Hilda and Hilda, and the other one is like red for Kanto and whatever, right? I'm gonna make this interesting. So we're gonna base it off of our group. You have all the regions that are currently up and running. Who would you put in what as like the pro tag? Like, where would you put yourself? Where would you put Kevin, Tyrone, etc.? Like, where would you put them?
Does it matter what their occupation is, or are they all just trainers?
No, not really. They're just there. They're the pro tags of their region/game. Doesn't matter what they do. Like one of them could be, counselor. One of them could be teacher. It doesn't matter. Like,
so
they're
I'm pretty
still trainers, but yeah.
I'm pretty confident in putting. Polly has to go in 1 and 3 regions. She either goes in Gen 3, 4, or 6. I'm personally thinking 6 would make the most sense.
Really?
No, I wouldn't put Polly. No. Wait. Here's my question: does every only one character per region, right?
I mean, if we could try and follow that, sure.
Okay, then that's what we'll go with.
Remember, regions have like 2 pro tags.
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to stick to one.
The male and female.
I'm gonna try to stick to one region per.
All right. I'm fine. Fair enough. Yeah, that'll make it interesting.
Yeah, one region per character. So I will put Polly and Kalos. I would put.
I'm about to be mad.
Yeah, I know. Taryn would really be mad. I will put Nessa and Kanto.
I was gonna put Kevin and Lola. That was like the first man I could think of.
Well, yeah, but that's. Well, let me, sir. Give me a second. Damn.
So that's like the most obvious one. You'll be alright.
Nessa and Kanto, Tyrone and Johto, me and Hoenn, you and Unova, Kevin and Alola. So my problem is, I think who I have left is what, TSS. I guess TSS would either go. TSS only options now are Gen 4, which is either Sinnoh, Galar, or Paldea. I'm gonna say Sinnoh. I'm gonna put TSS and Sinnoh, you and Unova, Polly and Kalos, Kevin and Alola. Who else do we have left? Eevee, I guess, and Emmy?
Dean? Wait, did you not say Dean?
Oh, yeah, that's right, Dean. Fuck. Actually, there aren't enough regions to put everybody in one region.
Just put. This is gonna sound kind of fucked up, but just put the main players, I guess.
Well, who would I exclude then? Would it just be Dean and who else, or would I also do Emmy? You don't even know, do you?
No. I'm just trying to think.
I'll just stick to Dean and Emmy. Dean and Emmy is hard because
that's fine.
The problem I have is that Dean and Emmy can literally both work. So Emmy I could also see in Kalos, but if I had to pick one of the 2 I have left, I guess I'll give Dean Paldea and give Emmy Galar. But for sure, Tyrone's going in Johto, because for one, Pokemon Crystal, for God's sakes. So I thought that one was kind of obvious. That's why I didn't give him anything else. So yeah. And in Nessa, I gave Kanto because of Surge. I'm going to just be honest with you.
You said Dean Paldea, right?
Yeah, Dean Paldea and Emmy Galar.
Okay, so let me tell you what I came up with, because I was thinking about this before I got in here. Nessa, I did actually have her down for a Kanto, just because of she probably closely associates more with the Pokemon there. Tyrone and Johto, because like you said, Pokemon Crystal. I actually wait. Who did we decide for Hoenn?
Me.
Oh, that's right.
Because I gave you Unova. I put you in Unova.
Oh yeah. Hoenn.
The only two regions I would be fine with being is either Hoenn or Unova. And realistically, I think Unova probably clicks with you. I could have honestly put you in, if I really wanted to switch it, but I'm not going to. But I could have switched it and had the TSS and Unova too because of the Train Masters. But for the sake of keeping one with just one, then I would probably do you and Unova, TSS and Sinnoh. And then obviously Polly for Kalos. Polly's in Kalos mainly because I think Polly's Polly wouldn't even be interested in being a trainer in the traditional shit. She'd be like one of those dancers or the Pokeathon.
No,
that's why I said she either had to go in a region that had contest battles or some sort of variant.
Okay.
So the only thing that made sense to me was either Gen 3, 4, or 6. I mean, she could have did the movie star thing in 5, but that's not in Gen 5, but that's not really a major thing. What's up, Sora-san? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for making it. Thank you for making it. I don't know why I said it that way.
Damn. You was blessed by his presence.
Well, Sora-san's a day one. Sora-san is a hard day one.
Listen, we appreciate day ones in this house.
Exactly.
But no, so let me finish up the original. Okay, so for Holland, I actually had you on there, and I think it was just because.
Yeah. I would agree with that.
Yeah, just because you, when we were doing like the Emerald stuff, and whenever I was talking about, whenever we were talking about Holland for like, our replays and shit, because I think some of us replayed some of those games.
Well, I just replayed Ruby this year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why I said some, because I know Tyrone did it. I know you did as well. So what I got from it was that if Unova wasn't around, I always thought that Hoenn would have been like your region, like it would have been like your thing.
No, agreed. Actually, my character design that KG did for like my character is based off a fan Hoenn design that I found online.
Yeah, I was gonna say your design always gave me Hoenn vibes.
Yeah, because it's based off of Hoenn. It's a fan made one, but it's based off a Hoenn design.
Right. Sinnoh was tough for me. I think I was deciding between TSS or Dean, because I feel like for TSS, I think I made it not off of really any Pokemon or area in particular. I actually, and I don't know if you might agree with this.
Oh, Sora-san, what you missed was, well, actually, Richie, can you explain it again for those in the chat who didn't hear you originally?
Oh, good, will do. So I was basically asking him, based on our group, where would he put us as the pro tags for each of the regions? Like, for example, like, would you put Kevin as the pro tag for red, blue, and I guess green if you want to count that technically, so aka Kanto? Or for Pokemon's gold, silver, crystal, would you put, Tyrone as the pro tag there? So that's basically what it is. We're just figuring out who in the group is the pro tag for what region.
Yeah, and to give you the list of what I said Nessa for Kanto, Tyrone for Johto, me for Hoenn, TSS for Sinnoh, Richie for Unova, Polly for Kalos, Kevin for Lola, Emmy for Galar, and Dean for Paldea.
Mm-hmm. So for my reason in putting TSS in Sinnoh actually has to do with Rowan, funny enough, because they're both kind of wise in the way that they articulate their thoughts. I mean, Rowan is a little bit more professional just because he's a professor. But I feel like if TSS were to really become like a professor himself, I feel like he could be pretty similar to Rowan in some ways. Maybe not.
Also, all. KG's in the chat. Hey, KG. Also, if you want, I can give you what I think everyone's occupations would be.
Yeah, in that case, let me go through my entire list real quick. So
yeah, no, go for it. I got you.
No, it's all good. So for me, or for Unova, I would say for me, just because favorite region, it's the one I really closely associate with, and that's actually where a few of my stories I've been working on for fanfiction, etc. Unova is, heavily inspired in those stories. So yeah, I just like Unova a lot, as you can clearly tell. And then for Kalos, it was between Tyrone and Polly, just because, Tyrone's favorite region is Kalos. Adrian for the same reasons that you said, so I'm not gonna claim that as mine. Just because I feel like she would fit in with the aesthetic of the region, and just on a non-battle or traditional type of sense. Kevin for Lola for obvious reasons, so I don't think I need to say anything else there. The last two are hard.
Yeah, I'm be real with you. When it comes to Galar and Paldea,
it's not even the regions. It's just the last two people that we have.
Well, if I had to pick a secondary region for Emmy, it'd probably be Kalos. Because I think Kalos is very much inspired by France, and France is probably one of the forefathers in terms of cooking in general. And also they have Pokemon there that are based on sweets. Things like Aromatisse that's based on aroma. I did Alcremie for Galar. Like
Richie about to defeat Ghetsis twice. Oh yeah, Ghetsis is gonna get the work. Don't you worry. Just give me a couple months.
But yeah, Dean's a lot harder. I don't even know where I would throw Dean, honestly. But I think
I would have put him in Kalos if I wanted to.
Yeah, you could have. I think that would have made sense too. But the
problem is that Tara's more associated with Kalos than Dean is, if I have to be honest.
No, you're not wrong. If you want,
I think no, just to cocoon minds, and then we can get into your thing of occupations. I think I had the opposite of what you put, because you had Emmy for Galar and Dean for
that's right. Donnie, I forgot Donnie said that last night, and he's repeating it tonight about California.
Well, I understand the context.
So I think I mentioned that the next spot trip would more likely be California, and fucking Donnie's response was like, ew. Actually, Donnie and Orion were like, California sucks, and we're like, yo, why y'all? I bet y'all wouldn't tell Richie that to his face, but you were streaming with Tyrone during that point. So I guess they're like, well, now that you're in the call, they'll mention it now. So yeah. They're not fans of Californians.
Did you say something?
Yes, I was talking this whole time.
No, I heard you. I don't think I heard anything of substance, though.
Oh, I see what you're doing. All right, never mind. I got you. I got you.
I'll call my ears next time.
No. I got you.
But yeah, I think I had reverse of what you had. So instead of Dean and Paldea, I think I had Emmy there or some shit. I don't know. Those last two were kind of tough to figure out.
No, that's fair.
But yeah, since you want to bring up like occupations for everybody, why don't you go ahead?
So if we're starting with Kanto off the bat, it's a little weird because of Nessa. Nessa's stereotypical route would be just a Nurse Joy type character. Like that would be the stereotypical route, which is still like an option. Don't get it twisted. I could easily still see her falling into that role. But if I had to pick a secondary choice, she's definitely a gym leader. And more than likely, she's a gym leader. She took Surge's spot for the electric gym leader in Kanto. Now, obviously, we're not going to do the obvious joke that she has a crush on Lieutenant Surge, but I like the idea that her crush means
I can see why
her crush is not a big enough deal for her not to. Oh my god! I knew he was going to be a problem, but Jesus Christ. But the crush isn't a big enough deal for her not to still want to not to beat him. If anything, she's probably more inclined to beat him as a result of that. She's like, you're still getting these hands. You're just, like, I'm still gonna fuck up your shit. We're just gonna go out afterwards. Like that's the vibe I always got. She's either a Nurse Joy type character or she's a gym leader. And if she's a gym leader, she canonically she takes over the electric gym typing. Tyrone I could put in two different regions in Kanto. He's either a champion of that region, which is what I'm more inclined to believe he leaned into, or if he's not the champion of the region, He's probably... Yeah, if he's not the champion, he's definitely a gym leader. And he's another one. There is no... I'm trying to think. Yeah, there is no electric gym leader in Gen 2, right? I'm thinking on top of my head.
In Gen 2?
Yeah, in Gen 2, I don't think there's an electric gym leader.
I will look it up real quick before the Spirit Tower comes in. It says, "You fools!"
I'm trying to think. No, I don't think that. Well, he just sent me an attachment on Messenger for some reason, which is a little confusing considering, you know, I'm streaming. What is this?
No, there isn't. There's flying, bug, normal, ghost, fighting, ice.
He would essentially be the electric representative in some way.
Yeah, no, he would. But yeah, flying,
Callie out here
normal,
ruining modern
ghost,
animation. Y'all are villains, Donnie. Chill out.
Ghost, fighting, steel, ice, and dragon.
Somebody had a whole vendetta. That's crazy. But yeah, more than likely he would be the electric representative. I'm just gonna use Flangwell and kill Shedinja. We're not even doing this. Shedinja is a dangerous mon if you don't have the right typing, but if you have the right typing, it's kind of a joke. And Shedinja isn't inherently fast, so I really don't care. But the point I was trying to make is that oh god, here comes the Shuckle. That's fucking the Shadowmon, because of course it fucking is. And this thing, I hate dealing with this thing. All right, nice. I got the thunder off. Anywho, yeah. So either he's either the champion or he's the electric gym leader. He's created a new electric gym for his mons. Now for me and Hoenn, I've had multiple routes. Fighting Pokemon are my default. Like that's the typing I would more than likely rock. I'm afraid I'm gonna kill the Shuckle low key. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I'm gonna hit it with Brick Break, and then I'm also gonna throw a Pokeball just in case. I don't think I need it, but we're gonna Humor anyway. Let's do Premier Ball. I'm a big deal. I'm probably one of the few trainers that would travel. Like I would probably travel to different regions, so I can either see myself traveling to different regions and Hoenn is just my hometown, or oh, I might kill this. Oh shit. Shogun has high defense. It shouldn't die to like physical attacks like that. But I do want the Parahacks, which is my big thing right now. Am I gonna? Okay, I'll probably. Nice, I got the static. That's what I wanted. Cool. I think Light Screen is for special moves, and Brick Break is considered. We'll do this, and then we'll throw a Pokeball for Kevin. I would probably travel. TSS would slowly, I think, would start off as a professor's aide, and eventually end up either he's a professor's aide, the professor, or he's running the technological improvements of Sinnoh in the background. Also, we call Shuckle. Let's go. Too easy, boy. You been robbed, bitch.
Okay, so just to quickly summarize on the first spree, Nessa would be a nurse just because of her actual occupation.
Nurse or the new electric gym leader for Kanto. Tyrone would be champion or the new electric gym leader for Johto. I would either be traveling or I would be the fighting gym leader representative. Essentially, actually, more than likely, I'd be the fighting. I probably, because I don't really care about being champion, I'd probably go for the gym leader. I'd probably go for Brawley's gym leader spot and take over his gym. Or I'd be traveling. Sinnoh, TSS would either be a tech head working on the improvements to Sinnoh's traveling system, particularly because the Mount Coronet is a piece of shit and we hate it. Or he would become the new professor of that region. It's one of the two. God. I don't know which, but it's one of those two. Then we get to Unova with you. Unova, for me personally, I feel like you just go through the gym challenge normally, and you probably would just become the champion of that region. But you probably would take an outer approach to things, meaning you would just kind of wander after that. You would like wander around helping other trainers while also enjoying yourself. You'd be essentially like what Alder is. Relaxed but strong.
Yeah, but except I won't be a dog shit character.
I don't think he's a dog shit. I don't think. Oh, that's a whole other thing. Kalos.
Yeah, I know what I was talking about.
I know. For Kalos, I think Polly would be either a Poke. I forget what is it called. What is it called in Kalos? Their events. Not for the gym. Not for the Poke something. Pokefon. I always forget what you pronounce. What it actually is.
Pokeathlon?
Yeah, Pokeathlon.
Yeah, but that's like athletic competition.
No, but it's also essentially pseudo. It's pseudo like. I mean, I'm basing it more on the anime side of thing. But essentially, she'd be that, or she would be an established coordinator.
Showcase.
Yeah, showcase.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
there we go.
Showcase, or she would be a coordinator, starting off in Kalos. One of the two.
I bet you should be a better character than Dawn.
Kevin, I'm gonna be real with you. Knowing him, I think he would end up slowly becoming. I think he would more likely. It's hard because Lola's already kind of a weird area as it is. But I think what makes it even worse is that I think honestly, that one's kind of hard. Lola, I could see him being something as casual as I think he'd be kind of like Nanu, where he's actually a respected name in Alola. He just doesn't do a lot. Like he's just chilling. Kind of actually the same kind of role that Alder has to a degree. He's kind of just chilling. He has other things he could be doing, but he's just chilling. Let me see if I need to save one more time. We do need to make some more money real quick. So we're gonna go back in here.
Ain't nothing wrong with making more money.
And then when we get to Galar, Emmy's definitely cooking. She's definitely a baker, and she's probably working in the main town of Galar. I forget what it's called.
Oh, you just reminded me of something. I think the reason why I was putting her in Paldea
is because the cooking, because the baker gym leader.
Exactly, for that reason alone. For that reason alone, actually.
Yeah, but exactly, Kuro. I was thinking Nanu. Nanu to me represents kind of what KG would be like, to a degree. And then as far as Dean and Paldea, I think you just go through the gym challenge normally. So yeah, not the most creative things, but it's also because I hate to boil people down to their like basics, but I know in terms of who's a battler and who's not a hardcore battler, it's like me and Tyrone are definitely battlers. I could put you, Richie, Kevin in that. You, Kevin, and probably Nessa in that pseudo battling tier where you battle, but it's not like the biggest thing to you, but you're not saying you're bad at it. You just don't do it like all the time.
No, I think for me it's pretty accurate.
That's why all three of y'all have like a secondary thing y'all are doing. Like you might still do the battling thing, but that's not like the only thing you're gonna do. That's just a thing you do. So that's the reason why it's in that particular position.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel about it. Yeah, I think that's the general gist.
Galar has battle cafes too. Yeah, that's right, they do. I forgot about that actually.
Yeah, they do. Like I said, I think fucking Emmy and Dean can be swapped if need be. But something about the vibe of Galar kind of just fits Emmy better for me personally, but that's just me. But you are right.
Kuro says, not gonna lie, Toro, I can see replace Annabelle in Hoen's battle tower once she joins the police. Tower Tycoon Terrell.
I thought about the Battle Frontier, but I realized that like that's not. I don't think that's something I've ever been overtly interested in, so that's why I didn't put it that high on like the conversation. It's not like off the table. It just wasn't anything I thought about. Like my whole arc, I've always viewed as either being a wanderer. I would probably be a traveler, kind of in the same way that I think Richie would be. Richie, I just think would travel within Unova, kind of chilling, whereas I would just travel to other regions. Because the characters who I think would travel would probably either me, Tyrone, Richie. I would be fair. I think everybody would travel to a degree, just in different ways. Like I could very much I could see Polly and Nessa just doing things on their own, but like
they will definitely travel.
But like if they see you, they'll hang out with you and then they'll go back to their traveling. Whereas some of us would only travel if we're with people.
KG shows up to Po Town with Tapu Boo and knocks at Guzma's door. Hey, buddy.
That sounds actually on brand, actually. That sounds incredibly on brand, actually. That's kind of wild, actually.
Oh, fuck.
But I could easily see that.
Going back to my occupation, which I definitely agree. Don't get it twisted. But the thing I was actually thinking of, and this is like a reference to a character, I was actually thinking, well, obviously do the gym challenges to become champion. You know, I definitely agree with that statement for Universe context. But I actually was thinking about incorporating what I'm trying to do now for a career into the game. Or into the pro tag scenario.
Because they have the stadiums where all the sports are at and
actually different route. I like where your head is at because, you know, obviously I'm all about sports. But I was thinking a little bit of Alexa. Because remember, she's also a journalist. And I'm trying to be a journalist out here in these streets.
Right.
It's my the actual career I want to. Well, I mean, it's either get a really good solid career in journalism, or I get into sports as like a commentator or something. So it's like I can do that. What if I get to the point of retiring as champion? So that's why I was thinking about for myself maybe a mix of Alexa thrown into the batter.
I got you.
So, and also Alexa's actually not necessarily one of my, how do I say this? Alexa's actually one of my favorite characters in the sense that kind of the almost the same personality. Well, not all the way same, but she has some personality kinks that I could see myself having. You
mean quirks?
Quirks, sorry, yeah, quirks.
Because kinks is a whole different thing.
I realize. She has some quirks that I can resonate myself with if we're talking about like being a journalist. So I can see myself incorporating that.
Percent of the population has a kink. I wasn't born with a kink.
So since Tyrone is here.
Until I was given the kink.
Yeah, get them out up to speed.
So essentially Richie asked the question about which of us would be in which regions. That was like the premise of the conversation. And so I'll give you mine and you can either agree, disagree, or give your own, okay? So I said Nessa for Kanto, you for Johto, me for Hoenn, TSS for Sinnoh, Richie for Unova, Polly for Kalos, Kevin for Alola, and these last two,
they were kind of hard.
They were hard. So the two options I went with was Emmy for Galar and Dean for Paldea. Although in the chat there has been hard evidence to reverse those two and have Dean and Galar.
Why isn't Tronic and Galar?
Because I just ran out of regions, and we have more people in the regions. We tried to stick to one person per region.
Wow.
But technically, But technically, you're not wrong. That could have easily been an option. Don't get it twisted. But the ones I'm the most confident are through pretty much anything through Kanto, through Kalos. I'm pretty confident with those. But you can give your opinions on it since you just got here.
No, that's pretty spot on. The Polly and Kalos is kind of weird, but I get it.
Well, here's my thing. Either your two regions, in my opinion, is either Kalos or Johto. And in my mind, I know you like Kalos anime-wise, but I think you like Crystal game-wise. And since the game-wise is more so the region and the lore and the people, to me it made more sense to put you in Johto than to put you in Kalos.
Right.
Polly and Kalos is more based on the anime. I'm gonna be real with you. particularly because
Mostly based on the aesthetic.
yeah, it's all well that too. Because Polly had to be, to me, Polly has to be in a region that has a secondary thing going on that are like contest related. So the only 3 regions she could be in my opinion, would be either Hoenn, Sinnoh, or Kalos, because they all have like a pseudo contest thing going on. Thank you for rating, AJT. You always rating me, man. I appreciate it. Absolutely appreciate it. But yeah, so those are her only 3 regions, and of those 3, I have Hoenn, so that wasn't gonna happen. The only 2, and she has shown no. I think if it was gonna be between Sinnoh and Kalos, it's gotta be Kalos.
It's obviously Kalos.
Between those 2, and then TSS and Sinnoh is a little bit weird, but
the one that did the Diamond and Pearl review is not in Sinnoh.
Yeah, but we both know the hidden problem with that review in the first place.
Damn.
No, I said you know. They don't know, but we know, and that's all that matters. The point I'm making is
that's crazy.
With that being put into the mix of it all, yeah, that's it. TSS, I imagine TSS's goal is going to be 1 or 2 things in Sinnoh. It's either A, he will eventually take over as the new professor of that region, or he will be the guy who is working behind the scenes to upgrade Sinnoh's transportation system, because who the fuck wants to go through this shitty ass mountain? All right, what you're trying to do. We gotta fix that. And I feel like he would be the one in the background working on fixing it. He'd be like, listen, a lot of people go put him in Unova, right? My argument is he would be like, Unova's perfect. There's nothing more for me to do in Unova, so I'm just gonna make areas around Unova better. And then that's what he would go do, is he would just go do that. I did say in terms of professions, I gave you 2 options. I either assumed you would just go the straight champion route, or you would establish the first electric gym in Johto, because there is no electric gym currently in Johto. Nessa, I put in the position of either one. I hated just putting her in the stereotypical, oh, you're just the nurse thing, although that is a big thing for her. So I gave her 2 options. I said she either would be a Nurse Joy-ish character, or she would kick Surge out of his gym. And a lot of people were like, well, doesn't she have a thing for Surge? Absolutely. That doesn't mean she isn't above kicking him out of the gym. It just means that she
just do the same thing that one chick did in Journeys.
Yeah, exactly. That's literally what I was thinking about, actually. So
I think that girl's basically just Nessa.
Yes, absolutely. So either I gave her the quirk of being a Nurse Joy with a dark sense of humor, or she's just kicking electric gym leaders out of their gyms and taking over the gym. That was her 2 options. And I feel like both of those could work either way. I would either be a traveler, or I would be a fighting gym leader. I would kick Brawly out of his gym. But I think I would probably lean on the whole wandering to become the best fighting trainer in the world. That'd be kind of like my core thing. Essentially, Misty and Iris's goal, except progression would be made. Like, I'm gonna just be real, Jordy. Like I already said, TSS, and then I honestly think Richie would just eventually end up being the outer of Unova. Like, he would still be a champion, but he very much does not seem like someone who's just gonna sit in the damn Elite Four. He's just gonna wander.
Hell no, I'm gonna make use of my time.
Like, he would just wander and enjoy himself. And then Polly's is kind of obvious, the same, like, she would be into the whole contest style of I forget what it's called in Kalos, but she would essentially
showcase.
Yeah, that's on me. But she would just essentially do that. She would essentially be the person who would constantly be doing showcases. And then Kevin, I think, would just become Nanu of Alola. Like, once again, an important character, but kind of just enjoys himself on his own terms. I'm gonna use Slam, but enjoys himself on his own terms, and I feel like that's what Nanu is. Except his personality would be the opposite. He would be inherently cheery, but like he just would never want to commit to like a permanent role of like, well, you could be so much greater if you were to do this, that, and the third. And he's like, nah, I just like living, buddy, and then just do his own thing. That's the vibe I always get. Now, from what I understand, and from what people said, Emmy technically probably would fit Paldea more because they have things like battle cafes, and we even have a gym leader who already is a baker in that gym. So theoretically, that generation would make more sense for her. But like I said, I can go either way with it. I also think Galar has elements of that. I mean, for God's sakes, it's the region where Alcreme exists in, and that's literally a sweet Pokemon. That's a Mon I think she would have on her team. So it can go either way for me. And then Dean, battle challenge, just simply put. Also, to give context for the game, essentially we need 3 more Shadow Mons, and then we need to purify all of them, which is about 10 more Mons. But we spent a lot of money last part, so we need to get more money to get more cologne incense to do more massages and open more hearts. So we're raising funds.
Nice.
All right. That was a lot. I apologize.
Nah, Curl's right. I'd be risen up the beautiful woman in universe. Come over here, baby girl.
Oh, hi, Mirabee.
Risen up Skyla.
Nah, listen, she can fucking get it. Skyla, you on the list, buddy.
She is a hot Latina.
Best fucking
if y'all remember the leaks.
Best fucking song going on. Let's get it. Wait, listen to the stream, Richie. Wait, Richie, you've never played this game, have you?
Yeah, I told you I never played it.
Man,
I've seen people play it, but
turn the stream audio on real quick and tell me what you think about the song.
I ain't gonna hold you. This sounds like something I would hear in Mario Kart.
What? Really?
Do you not get the similarities?
Tara, would you co-sign that?
No.
Yeah, I don't know if I co-sign that, Reggie.
And Tara can't be bothered. I can tell.
What the
fuck? I'm listening to it right now.
Also, he knows the theme. He's played the game. I don't know if I would say Mario. What about you in the chat, guys? What would y'all say? Because I don't know if I would co-sign Mario Kart in the chat. That's not all Quacksire is dead.
It feels a little nice crit.
Maybe not the exact song. I could see like a variation of the song, maybe, but not.
I was gonna say I wasn't saying that it was like the exact, but I'm saying that some of the variations do give me like, the Mario Kart vibes. I think I should have probably been more clear with that.
Yeah, because I wouldn't. Yeah, maybe.
Oh, but if you want like a more general opinion besides the similarities, I think this is good. I like it.
This is like one of the most standout songs from this whole game, and it's out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah, and honestly, considering who you're fighting, this music makes perfect sense.
That's probably the reason why we think it's so fucking funny. It's probably the reason why it's so iconic. Hey, look, let's get the guys who wear sombreros and dance a very Mexican style music battle song. Fuck it, let's get it. I don't give a damn. Where's Kevin? Or Nessa? Either one of those would have worked.
Wow.
Hey, I know it was offensive.
Boo.
I regret everything. I'm lying. I don't regret a goddamn thing.
We reached a weird cross in media where we got to go, is it offensive or is it representation? Because if you don't show any representation, then people will be like, well, where's the representation of the culture? But if you show the culture, then it's racist. So realistically, there's no real way to win.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of those pick your poison situations. That's what I've always looked at it as. Sometimes it's offensive and sometimes it's okay. Sorry, go ahead.
I remember there's this one episode of Phineas and Ferb where Bell G. Every episode of Phineas and Ferb does like a musical number. I don't know why, but they do it. There's only, I think, a handful of episodes where they don't. Well, Bell G wanted to do a song to explain why he needed Phineas and Ferb to make a portal because he wanted a good grade in school. And the song was a very Indian song. Well, Baljeet is Indian, but all the kids in the class were like, that's racist, that's racist. Because Baljeet was wearing like the Indian attire and singing, and the Indian women were doing like the little belly dance in the background.
Belly dance, belly dance, belly dance.
And everybody was like, that's racist. And I'm like, wait a minute, is that racist or is that representation? Like, if Baljeet didn't do that and just sung some dumbass song, would the Indians be like, there's no proper representation of Indian culture in Phineas and Ferb? So I feel like no matter which way we go, this would have been a failure.
I don't know. I've never liked it when the wrong people are saying that shit. Like, for example, like, and you might know this one because I think we talked about this before. Mm-hmm. The whole thing was Speedy Gonzalez. You know how like, people were saying that this shit was racist and whatever.
Right.
Here's the funny part: the intended, I guess, target audience for that character weren't even offended. The only people that were offended were, as I like to call it, the TikTok girls. You know, the ones that just.
That's a crazy line, but yeah, I get it.
I mean, a similar situation happened when this guy wore a poncho and a sombrero. He was white, but he wore a poncho and a sombrero, and he was walking around with maracas and shit.
I know the exact person you're talking to, by the way.
And he was walking around on a college campus, and everybody kept saying he was offensive. So then he decided to go down to Mexico and wear the exact same thing, and everybody was actually fine with it. They thought he was actually a pretty fun dude to hang out with. So what the fuck is actually offensive?
Orion said it's called white people problems, Tyrone.
Ah.
I mean, that is technically true.
I know it is.
Okay. Well, for me personally, I'm fucking cop cars and feeling like a Pop-Tart. But regardless.
I like how you were fighting the urge to laugh because I feel like you wanted to.
Were you fucking cop cars and feeling like a Pop-Tart?
Yes, I'm the one who sent you the video.
Well, then shut up.
I don't like a Pop-Tart. And you got mad at me because you said it was so fucking stupid.
It is stupid.
And then proceeded to chuckle furiously.
Because I don't know why the fuck.
And then it got funnier to me because you couldn't.
I mean, you kind of gave him what he wanted.
He couldn't keep a straight face when it came up. Like when it originally came up, he was like, "This is so stupid." That's literally what he did, and I was just like, "Yeah, but it's pretty fucking funny." Like I can't even, like if nothing else. And Tyrone couldn't stop laughing, and it pissed him off. And then it made me laugh, so I thought it was worth it.
Oh man!
Fun fact, it was worth it. Anywho,
listen. The only thing, the thing I will always go by is if you send somebody a funny post, they laugh at it, but they tell you that it's fucking stupid, like they're annoyed. All they gotta do is just laugh, and that's all you need.
So here's the thing with the whole white people problems thing, because that's technically true. That is what is technically happening. So when white people were really like in recent years where people have been overly exposed to racism, I mean, for God's sakes, you can't even go on YouTube Shorts without running into like 6 fucking videos of a black guy getting put over with a cop with a racist connotation right into the damn video, and you being like, fuck, we're doing this again? The answer is, yeah, we're doing this again. God fucking damn it. Can we not? Nah, I think we're going to. Fuck. Anywho, when white people became overly exposed to that shit, it essentially became white people had 2 options how they respond to it. They could be overly apologetic and realize they don't get any say in anything ever again. Stop breathing, stupid. Or they could start getting offended on behalf of the minorities who should be offended. Both options were wrong. And both options didn't end well. Fun fact, and that's where you get the overly offended at Speedy Gonzalez by a bunch of white people, and you're just like, what? But the Mexicans and Spanish people don't care, but they should care. And I'm like, so you've essentially become a problem in the complete opposite way. You're getting overly offended for races who aren't angry. which then unfortunately creates problems. So that's and it's not just those, and don't get it twisted. Mental. And just to be fair, it's not just white people doing that. It's also the race. There are some, like, let's say you have like 100% of Mexicans and they look at Speedy Gonzalez. 98, 99 of them will be like, I like Speedy Gonzalez a lot. Then you got that 1% of Mexicans who's just like, well, I think he's offensive, Holmes. You mean the guy that you sound just like? Yeah, man, he just doesn't sound authentic, y'all. And you just be like, are you mad about what happened with this? No. Oh, I see what the problem is.
I feel like most of them aren't. They just want to. How do I phrase this? They just like to grab. They grab for the headlines. Like they want to be the ones trending. Like they want to.
Well, yeah, it's a way of getting your name out there, even regardless of the connotation.
Yeah.
But no, I completely understand it. It's just stupid. And it's literally a detriment to everybody. But there'll be the 1% that gets offended, and then it turns into something. That's why we don't have Aunt Jemima on our syrup bottles anymore.
You know what made me so mad about the fact that you said that I had French toast today and realized my fucking syrup says like meal something. And I'm like, and I was just like, I don't care. I want my racist grandma back.
The funny thing, the reason why people said it was offensive is because it represents people from a different time. I'm like, yeah, but like those people didn't. It wasn't like those people didn't exist, guys. Like that, like.
I mean, why would you be offended? If anything, they put her on the goddamn bottle. That bitch was getting aura and props and a job. And that bitch got lost a job. Why? Because y'all wanted to be non-race? Man, fuck you.
She was probably getting residuals. That's the irony of it all.
Yeah, I'm here to tell you right now.
I'd be shocked.
We don't care.
We don't care.
But the point being made is important. Like,
you better put Aunt Jemima's back on that fucking bottle.
Even some of the racist caricatures we got are based in reality. Like, it's not like we just made up a bunch of racist shit.
Fucking funny. Who cares?
Well, you can't. I mean, comedy is subjective, unfortunately.
Well, I'm right, so I don't care.
Oh, I see. We're fighting for equality, but not really, bro.
Why are you booing? I'm right.
You be the fucker to be hanging out with Dave Chappelle and hit that one wild ass joke that isn't funny, but you just think it's fucking hilarious.
Because, bro, I want my Aunt Jemima's back on the fucking syrup. I don't care about Mills, whatever the fuck it's called.
Was it General Mills?
I don't care. No, that's cereal. Put the goddamn racist grandma on my goddamn syrup.
Well, I don't even like acknowledging that she's racist because I don't even think that's true. I don't even think it's the racist grandma. I think people just think it's racist because she looks. It's funny to me that people get mad to be categorized as stereotypically black while also being stereotypically black and then also not condemning stereotypically black shit. Like, it's like we only want to be stereotypically black under these specific circumstances. So you're fine with the whole pants sagging ghetto fucking thug visibility, but you're mad about the old school mammy character who wasn't even doing anything. It wasn't like it was giving people a bad interpretation of black people. We do that on our own.
Put the goddamn lady back on the goddamn syrup.
Like it just seemed like a stupid position.
The old white man back in Cracker Barrel, bro. They changed that logo for all of a week.
Yeah, I don't really see. Wait, did they put it back?
Yes. It's back.
Yeah.
It's whiter than ever.
That's crazy. I really wish you hadn't said that.
They put him back, and I don't like Cracker Barrel like that, but I was mad too that he got taken off. Like, stop changing shit.
Because they're trying to be unoffensive to like everybody, and I'm like, bro, I don't think you're accomplishing.
That's boring.
Well, that's crazy. He's like, it's boring for you motherfuckers to be safe.
We're meant to be offended.
Well, I think to me, trying to hide that history is worse than just acknowledging it.
We're meant to.
If we're gonna do the whole "you're doomed to repeat history if you don't learn it" thing, then you hiding caricatures doesn't do anything but seem like you're trying to sweep the racism under the rug, which, you know, I thought people didn't want them to acknowledge. I thought they wanted people to acknowledge the problems that they had and the things they caused and why it was an issue in the first place. I mean, if you don't want to do that, cool, but like, that is counterintuitive, just throwing it out there.
We're meant to be offended. Human life is about growing up and overcoming challenges, both physical, emotional, and mental. So if something offends you, you gotta ask yourself the bigger question. Why does it offend you? And what can you do to overcome it? Not fucking sit up there and remove the goddamn thing. That doesn't help anything. All that does is pacify the situation.
Are you running for mayor? I feel like you're running for that. Felt like a mayor speech to me.
Vote for Tyro 2028.
Why 28?
Thank you.
Oh, I guess that's fair.
General election.
Yeah. You're right.
Thank you.
Who the fuck sent a text message? Who is it?
That's me.
No, that's Polly. She's sending something on TikTok.
Also, Tyron, hear this.
Which means you probably got it.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Is that an R server?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, he did it.
Was that? I'm guessing that's from last night.
Dog shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the biggest piece of doggy shit. Nice. Oh my fucking. Yeah, you gotta watch the Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadron stream.
I caught some of it. I didn't catch all of it, but
we're doing another one next Friday. But oh my god, it's the biggest piece of doggy shit.
oh yeah, internet. That's right, Orion. Internet. Remove YouTube dislikes. Ah, you're right. They got. Remember when we lost the star system, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I missed the stars.
We couldn't 1-star shit. Now all we can do is 5-star, and now all we can do is thumbs up and thumbs down.
Bro, it won't be long until YouTube removes comments, just all of them in general.
There's too much. There's too much There's too many buy ads right now from this link.
Back in the days when people would say comments in like 2008 where they were like, "This video is fake and gay."
It's funny. That's like one of the few YouTube memes that isn't brought up anymore, which is kind of funny to me.
This video is fake and gay.
I think it just became a meme. I think it was one of those things.
That was back from the Ray William Johnson era of internet.
Yeah, the equals 3 stuff.
Ray William Johnson.
He still does equals 3. Did you know that?
Yeah,
it's old as shit.
Yeah,
I didn't think
he does it like in a shorts form, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, this shit.
He essentially just changed the idea behind. He just changed the presentation.
I missed all YouTube.
With
You
all
can make reply videos.
Yeah, but most people just put titties in the thumbnail and got thousands of views.
Do you remember? Y'all remember like going back to old YouTube, where you could go on somebody's channel page? They have like a nice custom background in the back.
Oh
when we
Like-
lost all the customization of our channels.
The
only thing we can now have is like a banner, and that's it.
Man, who gives a fuck about that?
I mean, I still. Hey, listen, I still customize me a banner. Fuck you. But I wanted more.
That's correct.
No, it was against me. What the fuck?
Exactly, that's correct.
That's crazy. You support genocide, don't you?
Nobody cares, Terrell, but people die.
as we're playing a game with animated anthropomorphic animals. I just killed a bird, and then yeah. Donnie's gonna keep repping Odyssey until the day he dies. And that website has not gotten off the ground really at all. No one even brings it up. That was only when people were crashing out about ad revenue on YouTube.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It'll fail eventually. Sir, get the fuck out the way.
Whoa, that dude's humongous.
I know. His model's ass. I hate it. I wish it didn't exist.
That's crazy.
No, I'm dead ass. It needs to not exist ever in my life.
This man needs to control alt delete himself.
Some of you might be asking, why are we here in the first place? The answer is really simple, dear viewer. Apparently, there are some stagmons here that we need to catch. The problem is, I don't fucking know where they're at, and it's pissing me off.
Well, you can go downstairs. Maybe they're down there.
You say that, but it's been learned for at least 5 years. And I say that, Donnie, but like no one uses it as their main form of income for a reason. Oh God, the one time I switched my boy out, fuck me.
Nice one, dude.
My luck is ass. I hate it here. Don't worry, I'll burn them all soon. Let's go. Oh God damn it! This just gets progressively worse, doesn't it? We're gonna thunder fucking Swat and hope this works out. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're good. So speaking of like yesterday's streams, what was like your consensus of opinions on your stream yesterday? Like, I know the topics you talked about, but what was like your, I guess, general opinion about each of the topics? Like, what did the chat say?
Xbox Game Pass is absolute ass.
I canceled my Game Pass subscription during the stream.
My boy, let's get it. That's the way you do it. That's the way you do it.
I think
it's the biggest piece of dog shit.
I literally. I think he's done. I think
I
you.
just like the idea that that's why I was like, man, fuck Microsoft. Yeah, man, you know what?
I mean, that is literally kind of what happened.
And then it went, whoa, and then fucking Xbox. And then you heard the go. And when you sure you would like to quit Game Pass, click.
Oh my God.
That is so elaborate, dog. What the fuck?
I just like the idea that he got so pissed. He stopped talking and unsubscribed in real time.
So.
Oh my God.
So.
Oh man.
I guess
real quick.
I will.
N-word rage quit.
I will explain real quickly why that happened in the first place.
Boy, before you do, I got one important question. Was that a burrito yay? Was that a burrito yay at the beginning of the stream?
Yeah, that was a burrito. Yeah.
Okay, I figured. Because after the Dragon Ball stream, your stream ended. Well, obviously I could go rewind and watch it again.
Yeah, because
and I wasn't tuning in, so like I didn't see this live. And then I saw you bring up the food, and I'm like, he's doing a big bag, really? And then I saw you eat like this big burrito. I don't know what type of burrito it was, but it was a burrito and some chips.
Yeah, it was a Diablo's was the name of the place I got it from. It was a beef burrito with Spanish rice, black beans, onions, lettuce, cheese, corn. I think that's it. Yeah.
I don't know. To me, I'm kind of weird. I'll eat like onion shits, but I can't stand actual onion.
So let me explain what the series of events were that led to, because Tyrone isn't really far off from what really happened. So the original, I didn't even want people to understand. My goal wasn't to cancel my subscription during that stream. It was one of those things where I started talking about it, and then the more I started going through the logistics of it all, the angrier I got and went, you know what? Let me go do the math real quick. Proceeded to go do the math. You know what? Yeah, there's no fucking point having this service, and then that's what made me cancel the service. So like, here's the issue. If there's 3 tiers of Game Pass, there's your $10 tier, your $15 tier, and then your like $30 tier. Well, now $30. Originally it was $20. The only tier that changed was the newest tier, like the biggest tier. So the Game Pass Ultimate, the one that lets you play on PC and Xbox. That was the only one that changed. But the reason why I got so pissed off was because it's the only one you really should have bought in some aspect. Like, I want people to understand something. Game Pass was already kind of niche off premise. A lot of people don't like to acknowledge that, and they don't like to be open about that, but it really is. The reason why I say it's niche is because it only appeals to a gamer who doesn't play new games and doesn't buy games on release. And then there's also a casual gamer who could easily go like years without playing games and then get on Game Pass and go, oh wow, look at all this content I never touched before. Like it's that kind of shit. So it's already kind of for a lapsed gamer. That's really what it was. Hey Tronic. Oh, what? Tronic. Bruh, did I get frozen? No! Yo, that's crazy.
Did you get the worst status condition on the planet?
God damn it. I haven't seen that status. It's I blame Tronic.
Look at Ampharos.
Ampharos is frozen today. I don't even know if we have that as a thing, but if we do, cut it on. Oh, there we go. Full hit. But no, so it's already for a niche gamer, right? Like, so if that's how you pay for the highest tier, the other reason is because that's one of the biggest. One of the biggest, yeah, that one does fit. One of the biggest things people always talk about with Game Pass is like, oh, well, Microsoft bought Call of Duty, which means you can get Call of Duty on Game Pass, which is true, but you have to buy the highest tier. So if you had the lower tier like I did, you couldn't get that bitch. You could only get that bitch if you had the highest tier. So you now had to spend an extra $10 a month to get the highest tier of Game Pass. The reason why this is intrinsically a problem is because if you were doing it before the jump in price, right? $20 a year is about $240 a year. Yeah, $20 a month is about $240 a year. If we're going by modern gaming standards, either that would be 4 $60 games you would have to play, or 3 to 4 $70 games you would have to play to justify keeping Game Pass for the whole year, right? Well, for a casual gamer, that's around what you would play, honestly. Those are the fuckers who will pick up the new GTA, they'll pick up like the new Madden, they might pick up a new Call of Duty, and then they won't touch anything else. Nope. And they might pick up one exclusive from like Sony or Microsoft. In this case, it's gotta be Microsoft, and I don't know what the fuck game that would have been, like, I don't know, a Halo or some shit, or a Forza, I guess. Those would have been your two options.
Maybe Forza.
But the point is, for Game Pass being $20, a lapsed gamer, a gamer who doesn't play games much, you could justify it. And someone would go, well, what about indie titles? And my first thought would be like, well, indie games are like somewhere between $10 to $30. Why the fuck would you spend $240 a year to play a bunch of indie titles that you could buy for cheaper? Doesn't make any fucking sense. So this is obviously talking about high-end games, big budget games. So with that being stated, you have to play 3 to 4 games a year, and for a casual, that's not that big of an issue. Night, Donnie.
Good night, Donnie.
But even with that being, oh, there you go. You fucker, come here. He's probably the one with the Earth ring. So with that being stated, okay, fine. It's not great, but it's okay. Oh, he has the Smurgle. One of these is a Shadow Smurgle. I don't forget which one. The thing that made it worse is when you go up to $30 a month, it now goes from $240 a year to $360 a year, which means now you have to play either 6 $60 games or 6 to 7 $70 games to justify your purchase. There are gamers now who don't do this. And then on top of this, if anyone's looked at their shit, looked at like Xbox achievements or PlayStation achievements, or like the trophies and achievements essentially, then you would know, wait a minute, most of these fuckers don't finish their games. You know, like every time you beat a level in Rayman or Stellar Blade or some shit, it gives you that percentage of how many people have finished that same accomplishment, and you'll be like, bro, I'm just playing the main story. What the fuck is possibly going on here? And you look down and you go, oh, people aren't playing these games. You know what people are doing? It's the same thing you did back in the day when you first got access to things like LimeWire, where you could download a bunch of shit illegally. I could download anime. I could download music albums. I could download movies and TV shows. And you know what you did? You became a digital hoarder, where you just hoarded a bunch of digital content. Now, this by itself isn't intrinsically a problem, but you know what usually happened to those people? They just left that shit on their hard drives and never went through it. And someone in the back will be like, well, I went through it. Well, fuck you. We don't care about you, all right?
Damn.
That's crazy.
You're not, I'm not talking to you. That's how
Get your dumb ass out of here.
And it's the same thing that happens with Game Pass. People see a bunch of lists of games that they want to play, and so they download a bunch of shit and only play like 1 or 2 of them. Or only play maybe like 2 or 3 of them and only beat like 1 of them. So now you have to manage at playing at least 6 games, high-end games, to justify paying $360 a month. And let's be real here. You know what people don't want to do? Have to keep track of how much they play to justify their price purchases.
Oh no, they don't. Absolutely
so guess what? The moment you make me do that, you've already fucked up.
Yeah, I'm out to that one.
Like, in pure honesty, you've already fucked up. So, and with that being stated, literally, it's like, nah, it's not worth it. The other thing is this: the games that are on Game Pass are mostly third party, with a handful of first party Xbox games. But as Tyrone might say, who gives a fuck about Xbox exclusives?
I do say that.
He's
I
right.
said that before.
So yeah, he's right.
Think about it. Well, and actually, Tyrone should know about this too. Okay, cool. These third-party games I can get on Game Pass, these high-end third-party games. But what tends to happen with a lot of those games? They go on sale.
Yeah.
So they're no longer $60 or $70. They're fucking like 30, 40, 20. And so now you're spending $360 a year for games that'll go on sale in a couple of months, and then you're just like, oh, this was a terrible fucking decision I made.
Oh, it's mental.
And so when I went through the list of the games that I bought, because I was even worse than those people. I was worse than that. You know why? The games I had listed for Game Pass that I touched was Yakuza, Sunset Overdrive, Hollow Knight, Expedition 33. Those were my Game Pass games. I might be missing one more, but I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. But here's the kicker. I went ahead and bought Yakuza. I have that also on PC. Same thing for Hi-Fi Rush. I have that on PC. What was the other one I mentioned? Fucking Hollow Knight. I just went ahead and bought last night so I wouldn't lose it when I canceled my Game Pass. I don't know what to hit Smirgle with, by the way, because if I hit this thing with Brick, I'm killing it. I don't. Do you? I don't know.
Return.
You don't think Return would kill it?
Oh, never mind.
I'm like 30 levels.
Yeah.
I'm almost 30 levels higher, and that's my problem. We're gonna throw a Pokeball. Wait. I wonder if I can get away with Dragon Breath from Flygon.
Wait.
Dragon Breath.
A stab Dragon Breath?
Yeah, but Dragon Breath is considered special in this game, and unfortunately, Flygon is a physical attacker.
Dragon is a physical attack. What are you talking about?
In Gen 3?
Is that so?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to hit this thing with then.
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely don't know what to hit this thing with. I'm gonna just do another light screen for right now.
Wait, hold on. Gen 3, what types are considered physical types?
Damn
In
it.
Generation 3 of Pokemon, the types considered physical are normal, fighting, poison, ground, flying, bug, rock, ghost, and steel.
Never mind. You could use Dragon
These
Breath.
types use the Pokemon's attack stat and the opponent's defense stat for damage calculation.
Okay.
Well, he knows it. Well, he knows that now. So
I'm gonna throw a ball and then switch
The
into.
only reason. So you want to know what I tried to base the specials off of? The evolutions. All the evolutions are special.
Yeah, but how's that work in the context of Dragon though?
My thought was that Eevee only evolves into types that are special.
Ooh.
So anything it did, there is no dragon evolution. So my brain thought it was physical.
Oh. Not a
So then my
terrible.
question is, why is there no dragon evolution?
I'll give it till generation 10. What was my fucking point I was trying to make? But essentially, I was even worse. What I was saying was that I was even worse in the because I was the one who was actually buying physical games still. So if anything, I spent more money. Like if I had not bought any of the games I played this year, later on, like fucking Expedition, which I have the special edition of that coming next month, or is it this month? It might be this month. I bought fucking Persona when I played that off of Game Pass. Almost everything I've played on Xbox, I either went back and got physically if I liked it enough, which kicker, I liked most of all I played on Game Pass. But my point is that with that being stated, it was like, bro, it wasn't even worth the money. If I was still gonna buy games, Game Pass requires you not to buy anything. To really get anything out of it, you can't purchase a motherfucking thing.
That's not happening, bro.
And the problem is, I still like physical media to the point where I am buying certain things. I'm not buying everything, but I'm still buying a lot of shit. On top of these games going on fucking sale, it's like, bro, what the fuck is the point? And so I essentially got myself angry enough to be like, fuck, I'm canceling it. Because realistically, I was losing money. Oh my god, that did so much. They didn't even paralyze? Fuck!
Nice one, dude.
That's crazy, Smurgle. You're trash, and I hate your existence.
That's crazy. Yeah,
I bought Midload. Midload is behind me. I bought Hi-Fi Rush already had on PC. Yakuza already had on PC. Batman had on PC. I used Game Pass as a buffer because I didn't feel like dealing with the PC nonsense. At the time I was playing Batman, I didn't have the new PC I have now, but still. The point I'm fucking making is that I had other options I wasn't using, and that was the problem.
Listen, anytime you mention the Batman walkthrough, the one moment I can never get in my head is the Gordon moment.
Oh, the one that Tyrone laughs at? Conditioner Gordon.
Conditioner.
The funny thing is, what makes Tyrone laugh isn't even his joke. It's the fact that he was like, does Commissioner Gordon know how to box? We'll see in a second. We see in a second Jaeger, and then he gets hit, and he's like, oh, I guess that answers my question.
Because the game so generously gave me the answer I was looking for within less than 10 seconds of me asking the question.
Exactly. But the point I'm making is essentially
funny.
Game Pass is not worth it. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted my static, you piece of shit.
I still like the general idea that you got so mad, you rage quit in the middle of a stream, turned on your Xbox, and all these people had to watch you delete your fucking
I didn't even do that. I literally I actually did cut on my Xbox because I had to cut it on to see which games I had played on Game Pass this year. And I went, well, how much are these games right now? And so I went and looked up the physical versions of each of these games, which I didn't have to do. I could have made it easier for myself and just looked at the digital versions and been an eye for an eye. Either way, it was still, I think I broke even. For what I had already played this year, I would have broke even on Game Pass, which means it wouldn't have been a loss for me. But when I factor in that I'd already bought, just buying Expedition by itself already kind of fucked that up. Hence why I say, like, I was already hoed, which is what makes me angry about it. Because I'm just like, well, fuck, it's just not worth it. I'm not gaining anything. I'm spending more money. So yeah, the long story short, don't buy Game Pass at all. I'm not even talking about, and if you do buy it, you cannot buy anything else. Like, you literally are not, you can know that Mighty Keith video is funny and painfully true. To use Game Pass properly, you shouldn't buy anything on Xbox. Because the moment you buy something on Xbox, you've completely missed the point of having Game Pass. So yeah.
Damn.
That's the general gist. So I don't have Game Pass anymore, but I do have Hollow Knight digitally, so that's something. And this Smurgle won't go in the fucking ball. I'm about to crash out, bro.
The one thing Xbox had going for it, and it somehow fucked it up.
Well, no, you wanna know how bad it is, bro? You're in third place right now, technically. Because the Switch 2 sales don't really count in this context because the console has been out for less than 6 months. But we're in third place right now. Motherfucker, Smurgle. Jesus Christ. But the point I was making, you're in third place right now if we compare the Switch sales, PlayStation 5 sales, and Xbox Series X sales. You're in third place, and what did you do this year? You upped the price on your pre-existing consoles that have been out for 5 years twice. They've had 2 price hikes this year. Then you announce a handheld, which starting price is $500, I think. No, it's $700. $700 for the low end and $1,000 for the high end for your fucking new handheld that isn't really a handheld. It's just a variation of a fucking Steam Deck. And then you raise the price of your digital games. Also, we forgot to acknowledge they raised the price of their physical games. I think The Outer Worlds 2 is supposed to be the first $80 Xbox title.
Not worth it.
And you're just who the fuck is wrong with you? And they're like everything's an Xbox. Bitch, is anything affordable? What about that? Can we get that? And here's the kicker. You're in last place doing all this shit. You ain't selling this. The console is sold worse than the Xbox One. You know that console had the notoriously bad. Like, I think Xbox One finished out at 50 mil. This game is at 26. Thank fucking God. The Xbox Series X has only sold 26 mil so far, or it's around 26, maybe to 30 million. But your previous console that was out maybe 2 more years than this sold 50 mil because it still had some of the goodwill it got from the 360 era. You're around half of what your predecessor sold.
This is hilarious.
In 5 years, and then you up the price twice on all your consoles. You release a handheld that's over fucking price, and you up the price of that subscription service you've been touting since the Xbox One era. Game Pass was introduced in the Xbox One era, and you still thought, you know what? That's not go. Even Disney Plus didn't have the nerve to go about $10 fucking dollars. We didn't go from $18 to $28, bitch. They at least did, they had the common decency to do, $2, $3. At this point, motherfuckers would have took a $5 increase versus fucking $10. Fuck is wrong with you? Stupid.
It's wild.
And then people were like, man, Xbox, man, it just really fucked up. It just fucked up the gaming, the console wars. And I had to sit there and I actually thought about it. How is this a console war when Xbox has never won anything? The 4 generations that the Xbox console has been a part of is the GameCube era, the PlayStation, the Wii era, the Wii U era, and then the Switch era. So let's take the one you were introduced in, right? You were introduced in the GameCube and PlayStation 2 era. Well, we all know the PS2 cleaned house with that bitch, so it can't be that era. You did beat the GameCube in that era, so I think it's really close. I think the Xbox original did beat the GameCube, but it wasn't by by less than 1 million. It was like a couple 100,000. But the point is, you did okay for yourself for your first console. The 360 era was the closest you ever got to tasting victory, and you still were in third place. You lost to the Wii. And then you lost to the PS3 but when it made that crazy comeback in the latter half of the generation. So I'm like, what the fuck? The Xbox One era, you fucking lost. You didn't do as bad as the Wii U at all, but you still fucking lost that to the PlayStation 4. And then in the recent era, you were third place again. No, you were third place to the Switch and the PlayStation 4/5. The PlayStation 5, I think, is at like 80 mil or some shit. So I'm like, what console war? You've always lost. Your most accomplished console, the console that everyone praises you for is the console that was known for breaking 50% of the time. The fuck do you like about Xbox?
What about the regular Xbox, the one that came before the 360?
The original that sold slightly more than the GameCube. Actually, I think Richie was about to tell us the sales. Actually,
yeah, because I actually got curious. So it says here, Yes, the original Xbox sold more units than the GameCube, with the Xbox selling, this is original, selling approximately 24 million units worldwide, compared to the GameCube's roughly 21.7 mil. So it only had like a 3 million half of a gap.
Yeah. That's
also, I don't think there was ever. Also, I don't think there was. You want to know my hot take with that? I think it was. I think it. To me, I don't think it stopped ending. It stopped being a console war the moment fucking PS3 came back from that fucking deficit where that shit was not making profit, and they still came back and beat Xbox's ass. And I'm like, at that point, yeah, ain't no console war anymore.
Yeah, like that. That was
because if you couldn't win in that generation with that kind of deficit, yeah, no, you ain't winning no other goddamn.
My problem. That generation is the closest they got to tasting victory. And I'm gonna be real with you, they didn't even fucking.
They still fumbled.
They fumbled. They came in third place, and they still.
It's so bad.
And dude. It was with a console that was a piece of shit hardware wise. It was a piece of shit. Dying, scratching discs and shit. It was rushed.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, literally. That's literally it. That is literally it.
Yep. Exactly.
That is literally what it is. And so it fucks me up that people want to talk about console wars, and you peaked after your second console was your peak, and it was a piece of shit. It wasn't even like a crazy peak. You had a piece of shit console that peaked for really. It just made me angry. It makes me angry when people talk about, man, I miss old school Xbox. You mean when they bought game studios and they fucking had other people make their games? Which, fun fact, they're still doing now. They're making worse decisions. That's why I made that fucking video about Xbox in the first place. 'Cause I'm like, motherfuckers, y'all want to boost these fuckers so bad, bro, and you can't give me a justifiable reason why they deserve this hype that they want to give them. 'Cause they're not worth any fucking thing. It's a waste of fucking time. Intrinsically, it's a waste of fucking time. That's how I feel about it.
I like my Xbox 360.
So you're gonna get yourself the Xbox Series X then, right?
No, I said my I said I like my 360. I don't care about any other Xbox.
No, see, then you already know what's wrong then. But that's the core of my issue.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
Yeah, like that's the core of my argument. Like it's just kind of a waste of fucking money. Intrinsically, it's a waste of fucking money. Game Pass is a waste of fucking money. The Xbox Series X is a waste of a bunch of money. The Xbox, what is it? The ROG Ally X or some shit isn't really worth the money. Because who the fuck? Because if I'm spending $700 to $1,000 on a handheld, bitch, I need to start working on the PC. The fuck? Fuck am I doing?
What's the context in that unpack?
The handheld. They announced the pricing for it. I think it's like $700 to $1,000 because there's two versions of it.
No. But which machine? I need to know like.
Oh, it's the ROG Ally X. I think.
Oh my.
Or the Xbox ROG Ally X. I forget what it's specifically called.
You mean the thing where one of y'all posted in Messenger? I took a look at it, saw the price, and I immediately said, "Yeah, not worth it. Build a PC."
Yeah. Like literally, I don't even know. And these are the same companies talking about how everything's an Xbox. Why don't you make your Xbox? I think my problem with that whole everything is an Xbox is even with that being your selling point, right? You know what most people fucking do? They make the core box still the most appealing version way of playing that particular game. My problem is that can't be said about the original Xbox because all your shit is overpriced. The Xbox Series S is now $400. It was $300 8 months ago. The fuck? Yeah, that's $100 increase. Shit, man, we're not even in fucking November. What's the Black Friday sale gonna be? Well, it's only slightly above MSRP back in the day. You mean 8 months ago? Yeah, you know. You know what I mean? Stupid.
No, I don't know what you mean.
No, I don't know what you mean, man.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue. Like, it's just a waste of fucking money. It's a waste of fucking time. It's fucking exhausting. I hate all of it. It's like someone intentionally. It's like y'all just don't want to make any money over there. And it's fine, but just be honest about it. Don't sit here and pretend like you're trying to do something productive. You're not. You're just wasting people's fucking time and money and effort. Jeez fucking Christ. Yeah, so that was the core of my stream yesterday.
So yeah, anyway, that's why Sunflora shouldn't have a mega evolution.
You touch children!
I don't know why.
You literally touched children.
I think the aggression was crazy on that. The aggression was so wild on that.
But I know, but that's literally what it feels like when I read that shit on Twitter. I can just imagine them yelling at their phone.
I want to put this in context. The way you said it and the way Tyrone said it, the energy is completely different. Tyrone's saying it like as a hard counter to whatever you said. So it's like, I think Mega Sunflora could have an interesting design. And Tyrone's response is, you literally touch children. What are you even talking for? Yours is like, you touch children. I just sat down. What the fuck? That's what it feels like. Okay, so I think I have every Shadowmon now, if I remember correctly.
No, you don't.
Do you think?
I know. You're right. I'm still missing Togetic.
Son of a
Exactly.
No, he's right. I forgot about Togetic. Where's
All right. Since Mr. Terrell was so kind to us,
I'm missing Togetic, so I need to purify the last batch of mines, and then I need to go find Togetic. Wait, how much money do I have right now? I think I have enough to buy enough to purify a couple of mines. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
Tara, tell the people of the chat how our experience with the game yesterday went.
A fun time, actually. I liked it. That's it. I don't know what else to tell you. I
like the idea that Richie was like, that is not how I thought this would go. I was
you stole the exact thing I was gonna say.
What did you want from me?
What's with you? I'm Dash and Fanatic. I'm just an ordinary citizen in town who happens to run the town's fountain. So what gives you the right to have your Pokemon attack me? You don't deserve any respect as a trainer. Shame on you.
You don't have the right to have fun.
What the fuck? I'm not even in Fanatic City. That's not me. The fuck are they talking about? Anyway, let's go heal our Pokemon. Those motherfuckers are weird, aren't they? Accusing me of doing things I didn't do. Fucking weirdos, I'd say. Maybe he just has a mental problem. It's all right.
Literally attack that guy with your Pokemon.
Nah. I think he's bullshitting, honestly. So let's go to the Pokemon storage real quick. Let's start purifying some mons. We only have, I think we have 10 more to do. So we're gonna switch out Quagsire, and then we can do the fun 100 Pokemon challenge. I haven't decided if I want to do it twice though, because that's gonna make me kill everything and everyone I love. And that's not a lot of people. That's crazy. It's not a lot of people at all. Richard, you want to know how many people it is? Zero.
You don't love anybody?
Nah.
Damn.
I don't know what it means to love something.
Oh.
Yeah.
You hear that, Terrell's mom? You got excluded for no reason.
Yeah, okay. My mom would never watch any of this. She'd be like, "Why you put yourself on the internet? You might get molested by a pedophile." She'd be like,
Terrell, I was watching your Pokemon Colosseum.
He couldn't even finish the joke. He got fucked up. He made him so cracked up. I don't even know if he heard the joke I made before he told his.
Terrell, I was watching your Pokemon Colosseum stream. So what the fuck? You don't like anybody no more? All right, that's the last time I buy you McDonald's in the fucking morning. See, also, why the fuck it take you so long to catch Smeargle?
Catch who?
Mom, you don't even know what Smeargle is.
Oh, Smeargle, yeah, Smeargle.
Why the fuck did she know what Smeargle is?
That'd be the thing that make you crash, huh?
Why does she know what Smeargle is? Why does she know what Smeargle is?
I don't know why I think it's...
Why does she know what the fuck a Smeargle is?
This has fucked him up, by the way, ladies and gentlemen.
I just like that that's her second comment, her critique. for your stream is one, you said you don't love anybody, which basically includes her. And two, she's critiquing your fucking Pokemon catching skills.
You know, it's literally just a game of chance to a degree.
I don't give a fuck, Terrell.
That's great.
There's a chance that you suck at catching Smeargle. If I was playing, it would take me half the time. Why didn't you just paralyze it?
Is this my mom telling me this, or is this you?
Yeah, no, that's her. It's all her.
Yeah, I don't have an excuse, Ma.
You're not changing you in my stomach for 9 months. You can be ass at catching Pokemon.
Mom, where's the Pikachu at? I'm the type to start gaslighting my mom, talking about, you know, it's a Pikachu, right?
Pikachu, boy, look at you. You suck.
So somebody would probably ask me what I thought I'd be doing at midnight on a fucking Saturday. Hearing hearing Tyrone cosplay as my mom was not one of those things.
Role play as your mom critiquing you on your Pokemon skills.
Yeah, I think the role playing as my mom is enough to me be like, ew. just ew. What the fuck? Why are you doing that?
I just thought it was funny that, like, there's a situation where your mom is like watching you play Pokemon Colosseum. She's just like sitting in her room on her phone, just watching this live stream.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here confused, like, bitch, you have a job. What are you doing?
And it wasn't even like intentional. She caught it while she was doom scrolling or something.
If my mom ever doom scrolls, I would crash out. Like, I want you to know that if I ever catch my mom doom scrolling, I'm like, yeah, I gotta take your phone from you, dog. You can't have this bitch no more. The fuck I'm gonna be like, Mom, what the fuck are you doing? Society's doomed, Terrell. No, that's it. That is it.
That's it. Give me the phone.
Richie, what would you do if you ever caught your mom doom scrolling on TikTok?
I'd probably do the same. Be like, all right, pásame el teléfono, mamá.
What would you do if you catch your dad watching thirst traps on TikTok?
It's funny you say that because my dad is like, out of us three, the most like disconnected when it comes to like technology.
I like the idea that like you walk into your dad's room and you just hear, "Who's my little pog champ?" And your dad's like, I fucking grab a gun and shoot myself in the face. Like, that'll be the end of it. I'm done. Yeah, I was gonna say, what action do your parents have to take online that would make you go, yeah, that's it. I don't need to live in this world anymore?
I have to think about that one for my mom, but for my dad, if he said anything like that, it's over. GG. We go next by fast.
If my mom asked me what twerking is at the age of 60, I'll crash out. That's enough for me to crash out. You'd be like, oh,
she could have asked. She could have asked worse of things.
She could actually, but if she's asking, I'm like, why do you care? And two, stop asking me anything ever again. I love you though.
My baby sister will tell gossip that's going on with her in school, but she'll tell it to anybody, like even my grandma. And she'll tell it to grandma as if she was like hit with the lingo or whatever. And she's like, guess what, Mimi? The boy I was talking to, he for the streets. My grandma's like, he for the streets. What does that mean?
I feel like this sounds like one of those situations where you're in the vicinity, but you're not directly in the room.
I am. I was literally like in another room.
And your grandma called you and went, Tyrone,
No, she didn't ask me. I did. I was listening to this conversation completely separate from it.
Oh, I'm surprised they didn't ask you. I'm gonna be real with you.
No, she didn't ask me nothing. She just goes, she's for the streets. She goes, what does that mean? He's like, he just playing. He playing. I said, it means he's acting like a hoe, Grandma. She goes,
Ew.
well, why does it? She didn't say that. She said, well, why is he doing that? Like he has control over it.
Yeah, I feel like, yeah, like I think even the concept of him being a hoe is understandable to your grandma, but she's still kind of like, so?
Funny too, because like my baby sister's like 17 years old. I'm like 32 going on 33, right? So
Happy birthday.
There's like a whole different level of communication. It's so surreal when you see one generation communicate a completely different way with somebody you've been talking to for like 33 years.
Yeah, that's different. Also, like conceptually, the one thing I think that would make me crash out that I thought about, if my mom ever got into collecting Funko Pops, I get so pissed off.
Oh, hell no.
Trey, you hate Funko Pops.
That's the point. I would start crashing out because this motherfucker got my mom. You don't want you to understand something. My mom is incredibly cheap. My mom is the type to be like, bro, why are you buying brand name dish soap? Why don't you just go to Dollar General and get some dish soap? And I'm just like, Mom, it's dish soap. Why the fuck does it matter?
To be that, if anything, that supports her argument. Why would you be buying the expensive one if it's dish soap?
Well, her response to me was like, shut the fuck up and go to Dollar General. And I'm just like, Ma, I don't think it's that deep. And she's like, apparently, he's like, unlike your pockets, because you over here spending all this fucking money. And I was just like, all right, Ma, touche. She was like, Kazutai. I said, Ma, I swear to God, bro.
That was actually pretty good.
She doesn't know what touche means.
She's like, don't you speak French in this house? And I'm like, what?
There's no way she doesn't know what touche means.
I don't think she cares. I think that's the problem. I think it was. She looked at it as the audacity to say it in front of her, knowing that she would more than likely be annoyed at me saying some stupid shit. Listen, as kids, the one thing I will say that we will all do to our parents, regardless if we want to admit it or not, is get on their fucking nerves, okay? We all have a go-to if we want to get on our parents' nerves. Mine's is mocking my mother. I'm really good at guessing on how she'll talk, and as a result, I can kind of do full sentences from her. The problem with this is my mother has a short temper and has a tendency to start throwing shit when she's angry. So needless to say, I tried it. I was right, and now my face hurts. But that's a whole other issue. One of these days, I'll get some ice for that wound.
But today's not that day.
Nope. But Tropius, it is days for Tropius to free his art and open his soul. So now he's purified, and his heart is so free.
You unpurified? I don't like it.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We're putting this man in the box and he'll never come out again.
That's crazy.
I'm just being honest with you.
Push out the box. Pull out the coop with the lot.
Hey man, that was the whole thing.
I leave with the back. I leave with the back.
That man became almost a
I wanted you to finish your sentence.
I think that sentence is over. I'm gonna be real with you. I think the sentence is done, so.
I'm gonna get lazy. Break out the mashed potatoes, getting that gravy, or whatever he said.
So I'm gonna do something to bust Richie out real quick because I think it's low-key hilarious that people don't know this. Richie doesn't have any rhythm, y'all. It is the funniest shit. is
I'm surprised Richie didn't say "fuck you" followed by the N word, but okay.
well, I mean, I'm on stream, and I think Richie. Nah, I think it's just because I'm on stream. Actually, I was gonna say something else.
Okay, how am I doing?
Yeah, that was the
You're
other
off
day.
rhythm, Richie.
That I'm be written, Richie. Let me ask you a question. Do you know that you're off rhythm, or was I the first person to tell you that?
I don't pay attention to that shit. I just say what I want to say.
No. It's not,
No, I like this answer.
it didn't even answer the question.
I like this answer.
I didn't even.
Tyra likes it. That's all that matters.
I
just
think what fucked me up is the fact that I was like, "Do you think you were on rhythm?" And your response is, "I don't fucking know."
That's the most off rhythm thing you can say.
That actually is. It's like we chilled in the house with the boys, and all of a sudden, everyone goes, "Ee-er, ee-er," and then Richie, you be like, "Ee-er." And Richie be like, "Ee-er." And we all had to sit there and be like, bruh, come on, dog. We be trying to slow the tempo up just to make sure the shit hit right. And somehow Richie just speeds up in the middle of it. You be like, ee-er. And he'd be like, ee-er, ee-er. The reason why I know this, by the way, and the reason why I bring it up in the first place is because during karaoke, this man sung Aristocrats and the shit was at like 2 times speed. And the shit fucked me up. I remember that fucking night because I think I know that's what you were looking for, something else. And the Aristocrats you get,
and they fucking trolled me with that shit.
It wasn't even the right Aristocrat, so he got it. And all I kept seeing was this man trying to speed through a bar. And I'm just like, I'm pretty sure there's a comma in there somewhere. Richie's like, I don't give a damn. Sonic speed.
I don't play that shit.
Yeah, that's literally how I felt like you felt about it too. We don't give a damn.
Girl, it's funny you say guitar because I actually used to play guitar when I was a tiny kid.
Wait, really?
Yeah, no. Wasn't fucking Elvis Presley, but I was all right.
A random person to choose.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. There were other people you could have chose, but fine, I guess.
It was that in like one of those kid-sized pianos, not like the huge ones, but like the small ones that they're like, I guess appropriately sized for like what, a 5-year-old.
That's better than what I thought you were gonna say. I thought you were gonna say something offensive, then I was gonna have to mute later. Cause you would put me in that predicament. All right, real quick, we need to go make some more money in order to buy some more incense to free up our last, I think 6 or so.
You still broke?
No, I spent all my I just spent all my money on incense a second ago.
You still broke?
Where is Phoenix City? There it is.
Bro, that drug deal didn't go down yet.
What am I, fucking someone in Snowfall? Chill out. Oh, another email. Who is it? Let's see. Hi, it's Nick. I analyzed the shell Pokemon list some more and discovered the very last one. The last Pokemon is a shell Togetic. That completes the analysis of the data ROM you provided. Well, cool. That doesn't help me though. Because apparently someone around the fucking fountains. Is it this fountain or is there another one above? No. Bitch, why'd you ask me if you didn't believe me? Oh, I used to do this all the time, fun fact. I used to split up him and his cast form and then wait and then let them go. And now he's chasing his cast form around the thing. Fun fact.
The turns have tabled.
This does nothing, but I always thought it was funny. And then sometimes, and then what I thought was really funny is to space him out even longer. Like, so what I do is I get close enough, right? Not to impede his path, but just so I could talk to him. And then do this. So now he'll never see Castform again.
That's crazy.
This man hates Pokemon.
I just like the idea. These fuckers are just... Now, if I lag him out and then I don't let Castform out, then it doesn't work. But essentially, they're now like on opposite sides of the spectrum. So now, when you go over and look at it running...
Like Richie.
Yeah. That's wild! Who the fuck?
Sorry, Richie.
That was crazy. So he's on the spectrum and he can't get rid of him?
You insulted Richie and didn't apologize. At least I apologize.
Okay, first off, it wasn't an insult. That's literally what Richie is, though. Richie literally doesn't have rhythm. Like, that's not an insult. That's just me stating a fact.
Well, your was mean.
No, that is fair. I apologize for the meanness of the fact.
You're mean.
It's like I'm honest, but it's still. What the fuck? Who's messaging me now?
You need to leave.
Who is it now? By the way, this is where we'll be. It's bit from the under. True, I caught you on film, and it's an unbelievable scene that is terrible and shocking. What's your problem? Why are you attacking people with a Shadow Togetic?
Is this Evil West?
Yeah, this is the last thing we gotta do in the game in terms of plot. Funny thing is, he's gonna show up here, but unfortunately, I came here too soon. I need to leave and then come back. Damn it. Wait, can I go out and then come back in? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get it to trigger out me actually leaving the area. But I actually might need to leave the area. That kind of sucks. Yeah, I think I gotta leave the area. That sucks. This is a stupid fucking gimmick that they added. There's more villainy in this one. Wes isn't than Wes' entire backstory. Yeah. I'm trying to get the other email to trigger. Because then I can go to Outskirts Sand and that's where he'll be. And then I find him here. I cast a Shadow Togetic. There it is. Hold on. Let's see. What's this one? Watch. It's me, Net. Please watch your TV now. Now I gotta go watch the TV for the special report. I hope he shows up when I come back out. I've never actually tried to do this in the original. Did you guys even do that? Well, Charmin, did you ever do this?
No.
Oh, you never did the whole West thing?
No.
Oh, okay. There have been reports of another Pokemon attack on people. Here is the shocking footage of the harrowing attack sent by one of our viewers. This footage was sent by a brat in the under who declined to reveal his identity. That's horrifying. It's me. I know he's gonna show up here. That's what's pissing me off. There's not even too much to the mission itself. It literally is just waiting for these reports to come in and out. And then once the report comes, going back and dealing with whoever. Ooh, I like this shot a lot. That's a good shot. Oh, there we go.
Trailer.
Yeah, actually, it does feel like it's a trailer shot. All right, let's see. I already watched that one. Wait, live TV news. What the fuck? Is it the one that takes place like right here and then I have to go out and it triggers the scene? I hope that's it. That's what I'm trying to do. This is the shocking footage of a Pokemon attack on people. Viewer discretion is advised. Yeah, we are bringing this story to you from the Outskirts Sand. This is an exclusive scoop with a video feed. So wait, if I walk outside, does it trigger it? Ah, it does! That's nice. I hope they did. This is a rookie reporter, Anka. I hate these fucking names. Ancha? Is it Ancha? That's hilarious if it is.
It's Anka.
Nah, I like Ancha. Live on the scene, a shocking new development has emerged. Just when the battle ended, another shady man appeared, and he looks exactly the same as the other man. What's gonna happen here? I, Ancha, will remain on the scene to bring you this breaking story. Oh, the head swivel was crazy. Head on the swivel, feeling like I'm killing. Let's get it.
They didn't even try to put any like subtle detail into the difference. It just is a copy and paste of Wes.
Yeah, pretty much. I can see that you don't understand, but there is one thing that's certain. You're going to battle me. Okay? Shady guy Terrell would like to battle. My cape flows better than yours, bitch. Also, his team is annoying as fuck.
Terrell versus Terrell.
Yes.
I think Terrell's gonna win this one.
Nah, Terrell's gonna win.
Richie, are you a betting man?
Actually, yeah. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, betting lines opened up at +50. +50 above for the first Terrell. +50. +50.
Fuck.
That was funny.
Fuck. Fuck. No. Oh, no. Oh. Well, that's about what I should have expected.
They say get your fucking typhos out on the goddamn battlefield.
I should have just used dig, honestly. It is what it is. Now you're fighting your own shadow, poetic. Actually, it is very poetic, Koro. You were very right on that. What thunderbolt? Oh, that's right. You have a lightning rod. I forgot. I had thought you had a lightning rod, but you're paralyzed. So fuck you. Ampharos, hit him with that thunder. I'm hitting him with that thunder.
That thunderbolt.
And I'm going to hit you with the mega horn. If I can hit the fucking move. Oh, this sucks. I just want to kill the fucking melodic. None of. Oh god, I'm in hell, bro. What the fuck?
Thanks, my dude.
Jesus Christ! And this motherfucker's getting off hydro pumps for free. Can I land a hit, y'all? Can I do that? No. Fuck you, God. Yeah. Oh, finally, you fucking missed an attack. Jesus Christ, Ampharos, I swear to God. Kill the fucking Manetric. Jesus Christ. You fucking disappointment, I hate you. What is Manetric based off of? Just a lightning bolt?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I don't know why that fucked me up. I think I wasn't prepared for you not to actually know. I'm gonna hit you with Brick Break because I think it's funny. And then I'm gonna imply that I live long enough to I'm probably dead off of that actually. Oh! Oh, but Ampharos is dead.
I remember I was at work, right? And two of these.
Are we gonna pretend like this? Does this correlate at all? Or you just want to tell the story?
Sure, whatever. I was at work.
I hate this man.
And two of these girls that are friends were chilling and they were working, and one of the girls really likes cat Pokemon, like a bunch of cat Pokemon.
Oh, here we go.
And the other girl that she's friends with doesn't even play Pokemon, doesn't know what the fuck Pokemon even is.
Okay.
And the girl who likes cat Pokemon has a Sprigatito wallet, right?
Okay.
And I was like, yo, nice Sprigatito wallet. She's like, yeah, I love cat Pokemon. The other girl goes, oh no, that's my wallet. She goes, girl, that's not your wallet. Yes, it's my wallet. She goes, okay, what does Sprigatito evolve into? She goes, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I just know that's my wallet. She's trying to troll and gaslight this girl into saying that her wallet is hers. And I was like, damn. You know, so when I said I don't know like that to the Manetrix, that's how I felt.
That's fair.
Cause And she got so mad at the fact that this girl it's clearly not her wallet. The girl who literally is in love with the cats, whose literal nickname is Mew Mew, it's her wallet. Very clearly, the Sprigatito wallet is hers. And she goes, what is Sprigatito evolve into? And the girl just looks at her and goes, I don't know what either of those things are. I just know that you have my wallet. You mean the one that the Sprigatito that you didn't know what it fucking was?
He predicted my switching so crazy, I'm fucking floored.
Oh yeah, no, he hard predicted.
Yeah,
My boy read you like an encyclopedia.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm genuinely thrown off by that. That shit threw me all the way off. We're gonna use, honestly, Ampharos would be great here. I have a fear he's gonna die. I'm gonna try to kill Milotic as quickly as possible though.
Lit.
Lit.
Did you say lit? What? The fuck?
Lit.
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 I guess why?
Because that's what it was. What?
Lady in the city. Oh, you bitch. What?
Lit.
You're gonna kill Milotic, you know that, right? Like that doesn't save Milotic in any way, shape, or form, buddy.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah, I can tell that. That's kind of wild, bro. Why'd you do that?
Which, fun fact, in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, Steven Stone will team battle with you one time, but if one of your Pokemon knows the move Guts, or has the ability Guts, he'll poison the Pokemon with his Skarmory using Toxic on purpose so that it can activate the Guts. It's one of the few times your AI knows what the fuck he's doing. And somebody in the comments went, you poisoned my Pokemon. And he goes, no, I didn't. I'm healing up. I'm activating the Guts ability. But Steven, my Spender doesn't have Guts. I guess I just hate fucking Spender. I'm sorry.
Dog, why is he doing this? He's literally just gonna keep spamming Earthquake. I actually genuinely hate this. This is ridiculous. This is fucked. Now, if Armado uses Earthquake, that makes a little bit more sense. But like, yeah, okay. So I'm in hell, I see. He actually is probably gonna beat me, realistically.
You're fucking kidding me. If you lose, I am going to
There is no way, the way this is going. So I have Ampharos, but here's the problem. Ampharos doesn't go first, ever. Ampharos is too fucking slow.
Teray, you better not fucking lose this fight. I swear to fucking Jesus.
There is literally, he's using Earthquake twice.
I don't care what he's using.
And he outspeeds me. Unless that Earthquake doesn't kill Ampharos, I am screwed. But well, sure, let's humor it. Let's see if we can kill Armado in a responsible time limit. If I can kill Armado with the Psychic, that might help. Well, okay, that kind of helps. Here's the problem. The Earthquake is still going to hit. And if Ampharos doesn't take this Earthquake, that is it. Because Espeon's definitely dying from the Earthquake. Also, here's the Togetic that I really need to kill. And I'm not going to get the chance to. Because he's going to use Earth. He's going to... Well, I can't. Because this, if this kills, I'm screwed. Okay.
It didn't.
Espeon's dead, though.
It did.
Oh.
The good news is that the rain should still be out. So the good news is it's now 1v1. The bad news is I can't really hit this thing with anything because it's at level fucking 20. So I'm gonna use a max potion to heal Ampharos here. Oh great, Sweet Kiss, you fucking villain. Didn't that put me to sleep? Is that what that does? I forget about Sweet Kiss a lot because no one fucking uses it. Oh, it's confusion. Well, I really don't care now. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the best thing we can do here is throw a Pokeball. Because literally anything else we do to this thing will kill it. And I do mean anything else. I literally can't hit this thing with anything. He's fucking 40 something levels lower than me. Even moves that are not very effective have a high chance of murdering this thing. Also, I don't remember Togetic being known for high fucking defensive.
You got it. But
Who told you to breathe? I'm hoping I get paralyzation. If I get paralyzation, I'm kind of Gucci. Damn it.
Looks like the
Why is
check
the
didn't clear.
tick at a level 20? It's almost like a joke.
I think that's kind of the problem. Now I have to kind of hope he gets that contact static. If he gets that contact static, I'll be fine. If he doesn't, then you know, we'll just be here throwing Pokeballs. Oh, Lovely Kiss is the other one. Okay, got it. I didn't remember. I hope you guys enjoy drawn out fights. Oh, what's that? You don't? I got some bad news for you, dog.
You ain't gonna like this one, dude. You ain't gonna like this one, dude.
You ain't gonna be a fan of this one, Queen. I literally have nothing I can do. I only barely won this fight, by the way. Oh, this is bad. Am I gonna have to wait until he Shadow Rushes me to death? Can you get paralyzation off of Shadow Rush since it's a physical move?
Probably.
Woo! There we go.
Oh. Probably gets it instantly. Oh.
Let's randomly throw out a netball because for the lulz. We ain't got nothing to lose. And all we got is time.
But it's not a water or bug type Pokemon.
Yeah, it still counts as a Pokeball tier. It is what it is.
What the fuck?
Yo, what the fuck? What's this thing you playing on tonight? We're still doing Dolphin, baby, because I like the sea. I'm lying. I can't swim. Don't drown me, please. My name is Fine.
Fiend.
You know what makes this funny? I have a coworker who's really close to me back when I was like in high school / college. Her I'm not gonna say it because I'm not gonna say her full last name, but this is a part of her last name. And she currently does a YouTube taste testing channel with her husband. It's kind of hilarious, bro. It's kind of fucking hilarious. So this is the last plot thing we do in the game, by the way. But he was a bitch and I hated all of that.
The husband?
No. The husband?
Yeah,
I knew he was going to. I knew he was going to help me. Hey, yo, that's crazy. That's hilarious. You're funny, bro. You funny as fuck, dog.
It's got the traits of a canine and a Raiju. It's based off a maned wolf. There you go.
Oh,
That's
for
what
Manectric?
it is. Yeah.
I hated that. I hated that you waited so long in the conversation to be like, let me Google fucking Manectric. So what that lore do? So we have now caught every shuttle Pokemon in the game.
Woo!
The problem is we still need to purify the. We gotta purify them. Purify when it say it's over. So we're gonna say the game. Yeah, we have to purify a good 8 more. But we have a little bit of good news, ladies and gentlemen. But I bet you I don't have enough money to do what I want to do. But let's go check anyway. First things first, we need to deposit. We're gonna deposit Flygon for a second. I'm gonna go check something. I might have enough. You caught them all. Roll credits. Better than 11 episodes of Aim to be Mid. Chill out, Kuro. There's a lot of aggression you got behind your heart, dog. I need you to work on that. I don't remember.
Speaking facts, well.
I mean, I'm not gonna say he's not wrong, but chill, bro.
Nah, staying on business.
Stand on these nuts.
That's crazy.
All right, let's see. Yep, I figured as much. I'm broke. I don't have enough money. Which one do I have? Like 1,000 or some shit? Yep. So Absol has been sitting in the fucking thing for a while now. So I'm pretty sure it's probably ready to come out. The problem is I don't have enough money to get it. So realistically, all we can really do is go do a tournament real quick and make some money. We need to at least make like 40 grand, 40 to 50 grand. So we're gonna go over here. We'll draw Flygon. Go over to the party actually. Swap my boys like this for one particular reason. And now we need to go do some tournament fights. Because that's like the best way to make money in this area. We can't do map battle because map battle doesn't give you money. It gives you Poke coupons, which can be helpful for buying TMs and items and shit, but it isn't really helpful any other way. So
yeah, fuck the coupons.
Damn.
That's a fair response. So in that particular case, what we have left to do is I need to grind some money. Does Regalium Tower actually have like the tournament still going on, even though, you know, we beat up the boss, or does this area just not serve a purpose anymore? Let's go check. Unfortunately, this is gonna take a while because there's a bunch of fucking hallways you gotta go through. That's the first hallway. Then we heal our mons. It's kind of weird. This thing still has like an evil Pokemon lair music to it, even though you've already beaten all the villains. Fun fact, if you don't catch all the Shadow Mons, you can go back and catch the Shadow Mons again. Essentially, those last couple fights you can redo. That's important because there's a bunch of Shadow Pokemon you would need to catch. And I do mean a lot. So fucking many. Oh, it's so slow, guys. What the fuck? So for those who are curious, I think what I'll do for the final stream is I'm gonna make the final stream like a marathon stream of me going through all 100 battles. And then I'll leave it up to the viewers if I do it again for the Johto starters with the special moves. I won't just straight do it, but if y'all want me to do it, I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Or maybe I'll make it a donation goal. I haven't figured it out yet.
A donation? Nah.
Nah, get your money, King.
for that
Get your money, King.
I ain't paying money to watch somebody do something I could watch on a fucking normal ass YouTube video.
Yeah. Yeah, but the difference is, well, you wouldn't. I mean, it won't matter for you regardless anyway.
Yeah, it won't. It definitely won't.
All right, let's do the tournament. I'm hoping this actually gets you money. I assume it does, and if it does, I'll be pissed. This is also one of the few games that actually acknowledges you beating the story. That's the other thing of note to bring up. Actually, I might be lying. Am I lying? Yeah, I'm lying. Yeah, I'm lying. I'm sorry. Why you saying it like that?
Shake his leg.
Yeah. Jomas, no. So yeah, if you fuck up on any of these fights and you still beat the game, you can come back and fight all these trainers again and catch your mons. If you don't do that, then you're just killing everything here. Which is also okay, because I like murdering stuff. I really would like to know the lore of these character names. Like, were they like in German and they just left them in German? Because my heart feels like that's what it is. They're like these. They're not English. I think we can all agree these are not English names. None of these names sound like English names. So if they're not English, they gotta be something else. The question is, what's the other thing that they are? Also, you're paralyzing this. What is with these characters using Earthquake? What the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just killing each other, bro. This is stupid. You know what makes this funnier to me, though? He's gonna summon another Mon and it's gonna die off the bat. Which is what makes this incredibly stupid on his part. Oh no, Porygon 2. I wonder how many people like the Porygon line.
A lot of people.
Like a lot?
Yeah, Porygon 2 and Porygon Z are very used and competitive, like a lot.
No, that just means they're competitively viable. I'm talking about just liking them in general.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you're competitively viable, people are gonna start liking you
Is
for
that
your
why?
viability.
Is that part of the reason why you like the Dene so much?
No.
Damn it! I thought there was logic behind it. Now I'm just sad again. Also, Joe Moss is dead because Joe Moss, and we got $1,000 for that. Woo! I forget how much you get when you beat NASCAR and AE Vice. Some of you might be wondering, well, what's the goal here? I'm just gonna earthquake everything. Eventually, I might give fucking Quagsire a Quick Claw and just hope that shit kicks off first. But for now, we're gonna bite Dellen. So yeah, these are not English names at all. This is actually the Brick Break Squad, but fuck them. Particularly because you can actually kill. Sneasel is frail as fuck, actually. So you don't actually need to use like the proper moveset. But I will Dragon Breath Torpedo because that motherfucker deserves it. This dirty ass shark that has its eyeballs instead of its gills and it fucking creeps me out.
Shook a shark.
Shook a shark, shook a shay, shook a show. Oh. Not the Shadow Ball. The Drill Stars with the ultimate moves are in Gale of Darkness. Oh, okay. So yeah. We only have to do 100 man once then. Cool. Yeah, the Mountain Marathon. It'd be Pokemon Colosseum 100% playthrough fun apart Mountain Marathon. Because Mountain Battle is suffering. Also, I think I can bring some of my mons from in-game to Mountain Battle, and that's kind of the goal. The problem is 100 fights, and my will to live will be tested, like it always is. Once we finish this, by the way, we'll end the part, because it's gonna make me go through all the fights again anyway. But we're technically over leveled, so yeah. So let's finish this off with a Dragon Breath and an Earthquake. Why would you hurt the dog like that? Fuck the dog.
Damn.
Look at this thing. Mightyena actually is another mon that probably could use a Mega Evolution.
Mega Mightyena.
Yeah, Mightier Mightyena.
I feel like if Houndoom can have a Mega, Mightyena can.
Yeah, I would agree. P2 is only available in Porygon 2 is the only viable one in competitive, but it's mainly in doubles. Other than that, Porygon Z is really bad in both formats. Porygon itself is like a mediocre at best in LC. What's LC? What's LC? So, oh, Little Cup. My bad. Sorry. I didn't know if Tyron would agree with that, but that's what Sora-san said in the comments. Goodbye, Dylan.
Regular Porygon.
So let me say the whole thing here. Porygon 2 is the only viable one in competitive, but it's mainly in doubles. Other than that, Porygon Z is really bad in both formats, and Porygon itself is mediocre at best at Little Cup.
Little Cup.
Yeah. Hey Nella, Nutella, Ella, A. Yeah, you can give Mighty in a third form. Because Obstagoon is cool as fuck, yo.
What is that person talking about? What the fuck is Sora-san talking about? Porygon Z has a fucking special attack power of 135.
Sora-san, unfortunately, you're going to have to explain it in detail. Otherwise, Tyron's not going to believe you. Well, I Dragon Breath this.
Also, it was used in Worlds and fucking Sun and Moon. It was used in Worlds again and Sword and Shield. What?
Tyron's like, the fuck is wrong with you? Don't you know what Pokemon is?
This was used like a lot, actually.
Oh, there we go. Fucking... There we go. And they're both dead. Light work, baby. Light work. Go to sleep, you fucking failures. The problem is that my team isn't really set up to deal with E-Vice first round.
Literally, when I type in Porygon's name, it says Porygon Z just won a Regulation H tournament. But, I'm just gonna safely assume you don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Well, I gotta wait until Sourcon writes something else before I can really say anything else. Porygon Z
Literally,
is
this
used
one
by
says
Kieran, who
nasty-
sports
this
Incineroar,
one says-
Politoed, and Dragonite. It's so meta.
This one says nasty plot adaptability Porygon completely destroyed the meta. What?
Because it's nasty. It's also nasty when it plots against its ops. Macargo needs a third evolution too. Actually, Fire Steel would be great, actually. Because Fire Rocking is not it, bro. This thing is ass.
Thing is ass.
I'm serious. No one uses fucking Macargo. Even that's crazy considering we have a limited pool of fire types and no one uses fucking Macargo. Hashtag fuck Macargo. Why is your walking animation so slow? Heck, they gave Porygon Z to Cynthia's rematch in BDSP. That was Kuro. Oh, here we go. Sorosan said, look at the statistics of both forms across multiple generations and you'll see Porygon Z isn't that viable overall.
Is that why it was used in Worlds during Sun and Moon and won one of the fucking Worlds and a Regulation H tournament?
Sorosan-
in Scarlet and Violet?
Sorosan said, just because someone does well with it doesn't mean it's good in general
Yes,
to
it does.
general.
That literally is what that means.
I guess he respectfully disagrees.
Just because somebody used it and it's viable doesn't mean that it's viable.
I fucking hate Cradilly. What is Cradilly weak to again? Because I genuinely do not remember.
What?
What is Cradilly weak to?
Poison and flying, maybe. Poison and ice.
Thank you. I genuinely do not remember half the time. Because it's barely fucking... Cradilly's one of those mons that like... I can tell you its name. I can tell you what it is. Its typing always escapes me. I always forget its typing.
It's grass rock.
Is it?
Yes, if you ever want to know, it's part fossil Pokemon. It's a fossil, so obviously it's gonna be rock.
I'm gonna Mega Hornet.
Every fossil Pokemon is a rock type.
I think it's the grass part that gets me confused.
Because it's an old ass plant that's extinct.
Can I burn it?
I mean, I don't know.
Do you want to burn it?
I mean, it's an extinct plant. I'm not sure what burning it will do.
I don't know. I think it's just fun. I think I just want to let my pyromania loose for a little bit. Indulge in the beast inside. Also, hi, Vileplume. Vileplume, you look like a fucking embarrassment. Oh, God. I forgot that fucking Sceptile knows way too much shit. Like, way too much shit. Sceptile, you gotta go, bro. And while that's happening, I'm gonna Dragon Breath this fucking Vileplume. I don't know why. This thing, fucking Flygon has like a kangaroo aesthetic and I'm here for it. But get the fuck out of here, Sceptile, you fucking loser. No! What about my anime appearances? Fuck you. Ah! And now I've leveled up, baby. Oh god, not Cacturn. Bro, if you want to talk about Sun and Moon, look at how many people ran Porygon 2 over Porygon Z. Is what Sorsan said in the chat.
I'm not disagreeing with that. He said Porygon Z was bad. I'm not disagreeing that Porygon 2 was better. Porygon 2 was better. But he said it was bad. They're both fucking broken. They're just broken in their own ways. Porygon 2 was defensive as fuck because it could hold the Evilite Stone, which means killing it took forever. Porygon Z was a glass cannon, which means that once it built up Nasty Plot and hit you, you were fucked.
So Porygon Z just wasn't consistent.
No, Porygon Z was just a hard hitter. Porygon 2 was a hard defender. They both were good in their own ways. Porygon 2 was just used a lot more because the defensive boost it got from Evilite was better. But Porygon Z was still a fucking issue. If anything, it was more of an issue because now a player would have to guess, will they use Porygon 2 defensively or are they using Porygon Z? Especially with the addition of fucking Terraform. That means Porygon Z can not only use conversion, it can also fucking change its Terra type.
Oh, Lord. And there goes Cacturn. Also, I will be right back. I just drunk a bunch of Smart Walker and my bladder's like, yo, you a bitch. I'm like, please, God, nope. So entertain the people for a few minutes or argue with Sorsong, either way. I gotta go to the bathroom for a second while I let this shit play out.
Pretty much. I'm agreeing. I'm writing what Koro said. But yeah, fucking both Porygons were a fucking problem. They were just problems in their own right. Porygon Z also ran fucking Thunder Wave. That, oh my god. Don't even get me started on the tailwinded up Porygon Z that would use Thunder Wave on you and fuck you up. But yeah, I know Porygon 2 is better because of the Evilite Stone, but the argument wasn't which one's better. The argument was, is Porygon Z bad? And objectively, it isn't. That thing running Nasty Plot on Thunder Wave, man, that shit the fuck out of here. That shit would ruin people. I used to fucking dread when Porygon Z came out because I'm like, oh shit, this thing is about to do some fucking anti-meta bullshit that's gonna screw everybody over. Don't even get me started on trainers that ran slow Porygon Zs on purpose to run Trick Room on Nasty Plot. Ugh. Don't even, ugh. That shit was fucked. It was fucked. And then adaptability with the Tariff Transformer, man, shit was ass. Yeah, this thing was a whole problem. It literally said Porygon Z has been successful in VGC formats, often paired with Clefairy and Cineroar, and sometimes Hydreigon in the recent Scarlet and Violet formats. Probably because this thing was hyper offensive as fuck. Combine that speed with its ability to paralyze foes, Nasty Plot up, switch out its stats. Yeah, this thing was a fucking menace. This thing was a menace. P2, again, I'll agree with you. I'll agree with you on that. Porygon 2 is better. But again, the argument wasn't which Porygon is better. The argument was, are Porygons 2 and Z bad? And Z is not bad. It's a fucking problem. It was a problem just like Porygon 2 was. Porygon 2 was a problem because the thing just wouldn't fucking die. Thing was a problem. In addition to raising its own defensive stats, it can also inflict you with status conditions while at the exact same time not dying due to Evilite Stone. Terrell, what the fuck you got going on in the background, buddy? I'm gonna mute his mic. There we go, that's better. Oh my goodness. But no, both Porygons were a fucking issue. The thing was a fucking asshole. This audience been cheering for a long time. When are they gonna realize the fight is over? Of these audience members are Cypher members. And you can see Brandon from Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald in the background. Why? Low-key wish Porygon 2 had branched evolutions. That actually would have been a pretty good idea. Wasn't Porygon used as like a Rotom phone, just like Rotom was? Or did that end? Or am I imagining it? Whatever. I don't like Pokemon being used as items though. I mean, not like the item to Pokemon. I mean like Rotom phones and Porygon phones. I hate both. I wish you had the option to get a regular fucking phone in Pokemon games. I hate that Rotom has to be your phone. Like, that's stupid. Like, if you want Rotom to be your phone, that's fine. You can choose that shit. But I wish you could just have your own phone and have your own Pokédex. I hate the fact that Rotom has to be that. Also, I have no fucking clue what Terrell's running in his background. You hear this shit? Ah, Pokemon EX. Ah, yeah. Pokemon Master 6. Why use Porygon Z when Porygon 2 exists? Different people have different battle styles. And Sora-san, I'm gonna be real with you. I respect variety more than everybody just using the best fucking thing. Because then it makes the tournament not look like everybody using the same 8 fucking Pokemon over and over. We got 1,020 Pokemon, yet for some reason, whenever I look at Worlds, I see the same 8 dumbasses every time. Like, bro, I'm getting sick of seeing the same 8 Pokemon in competitive every fucking year. That shit is old. That shit is ass. Is that the smoke detector in the background? I don't think so. I think that's Terrell's mic having a feedback on all the noise that's happening in the background. The anime, it's worse. They have no personality. It's worse after the Rotom Dex has lots of it. Yeah, pretty much. That's what meta is. If you want to win, use the best mons. That's true, but like at the same time, even if it's the meta, I found a nice happy medium. To me, I use a combination of things. I use Pokemon that are meta, but I also combine it with some Pokemon that I would use as my own flair. One, it encourages you to think outside of the box and find strategies that can actually beat the meta or something that nobody would expect. Two, what it does is that it gives you a personality. Because if you win, literally, what I could do right now is copy Wolf Glick's team and proceed to dominate every trainer that's in my way. But is that me winning or is that Wolf Glick winning? It's Wolf Glick winning. Wolf Glick made the team. I just wound up with the fuck. I'm just the one clicking the buttons.
I know I didn't have the nerve. The nerve. What the fuck?
What is Terrell going on about? Murkrow became a collectible pin in this world. Oh yeah, because Murkrow was going ham. But that's the shit I love. I love when people discover like hidden niches in Pokemon. Like for example, Sora-san, if everybody battled the way you said, Pachirisu would have never won 2014 Worlds. Because no one would have ever used Pachirisu. Because nobody would ever think to use Pachirisu. Like, I'm not saying don't use meta Pokemon. I'm saying combine meta Pokemon with like your own flair. Like, be a trainer that has your own personality. That way people can recognize you for you and not you for, oh, you use the same Pokemon that every other person. Because at that point, you're just a clone. And watching a clone battle is boring. Even if you use a different build, it doesn't mean shit.
Oh my god.
Terrell, mute your mic next time. Mute your mic next time you leave. We heard all the shit in the background.
Jesus Christ, I'm old. Fuck.
Terrell.
Yeah.
Mute your mic next time. We heard all your bullshit in the background.
Oh, me laughing and shit?
Not just that. Apparently, is there someone at your house?
No.
We heard all people.
I was playing TikTok while I was on the bathroom.
Ah, we heard all that.
Well,
And everybody thought that you had a smoke detector going off.
no, I was watching. Well, don't worry, you're gonna see it in a little bit when we go through TikToks. Because I sent you.
So wait, that means 10% of that was you using the bathroom, and 90% of that was you on TikTok.
I mean, I was on the toilet while watching TikTok, so yes.
Yeah, but let's be real with ourselves. You took a shit a long time ago. The rest of that was just TikTok.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right.
Oh my god, my eyes hurt. That last one's gonna ruin me, bro. I was in tears. Is Richie muted and deaf like he usually is about an hour or two into a call?
Yes, he's muted. He's not deafened.
No, he can hear everything. Catch me outside with these hands, bro.
Oh yeah, you gotta fight Pokemon Sephiroth.
Dun, dun, Sephiroth. Sephiroth.
No, we're having a conversation about using meta Pokemon versus using like your own original Pokemon. And how meta Pokemon, while they're effective, using a team of only meta Pokemon would be like kind of bad because then it means you don't have a personality.
That's the problem, is that you don't have a personality?
I mean, yeah, because Pokemon has like 1,020 different Pokemon. Yet for some reason, if you go to like Worlds, you only see the same 8. So like, I've always come up with the happy medium. You can use meta Pokemon, but still put like 1 or 2 Pokemon on your team that are like original, something that nobody else would be using, but use it in a way to where it's very strategic, or have like an anti-meta gimmick or something that's outside of the box of what the traditional trainer would use to give you an edge. That way, 1, you develop a new type of meta, a new type of strategy, a new way to use Pokemon in a way that nobody would think of. Or 2, it just gives your team personality. It's just like when Pachirisu won 2014. Like, nobody fucking expected a Pachirisu to come in and clutch.
Gotcha.
Like, the reason that everybody gets so hyped at that guy for winning was because it's fucking Pachirisu. Yeah, the rest of his team is meta. But do you think anybody in their right mind would use a fucking Pachirisu in a random ass like competitive tournament? No.
What if they want to be different? Oh, not Walrein. Fuck me.
But that's the beauty of it. Like, I would much rather win a tournament with 2 or 3 of my mons being my own rather than me copying and pasting the same mons, the same builds. Like, I understand that if I want to win a competitive fight, I'm going to need Incineroar. I have no fucking choice. Incineroar is kind of necessary, but I still want to use Dedenne in my team because I like Dedenne. I just got to find a way to use a strategy that's viable for that Pokemon or build a team around it. For example, when I make a team with Dedenne, I usually almost always put Corviknight in it. Why? Because the two work off of each other great. Everything that Dedenne's weak to, Corviknight blocks easily. Dedenne's weak against poison because it's a fairy type. Well, Corviknight's immune to that shit because it's a steel type. Dedenne's weak to ground type. Well, Corviknight's immune to ground type because it's a flying type. So all I have to do is just do a safe switch off of each other and I'm fine.
Is that in singles or doubles, though?
It can be in doubles. I don't battle singles. I hate singles. But
Actually, say June's team wasn't fully meta. He used Mega Gyarados, which is nobody was looking at during the time.
well, that's more to my point. Actually,
No, that's no. That was I didn't read the first point. To your point about using Wolf's team, is not necessarily true. That is, if you copy, you will win everything.
Right, but the point would be that if everybody did that, then it wouldn't be a battle between different trainers. It'd be a battle between how many wolf glicks can fight each other. Like, that's stupid.
20 wolf glicks.
And Sajin using the Mega Dick Gyarados proves my point as well. I respect the shit out of Sajin.
Wait, you say meta what?
What?
I thought I heard meta Dick Gyarados, and I was like, what?
Anyway, Mega Gyarados isn't used a lot in competitive either. So Patrice and Mega Gyarados being in there, I respect Sajin's team just because it has flavor.
Go to sleep, Walring. You're asleep now.
Yeah, it has flavor. It's original. It feels like it got some meta in it, which is necessary. I can at least. So to me, I'm not against the meta 100%. Like I said, I know it's absolutely necessary to have a sort of meta Pokemon. That's necessary. I get it. But I still want to at least be known for having my own Pokemon win a tournament too.
So that means the Dene and Corviknight will always be on your teams until you win a tournament at least once with them?
Nah, Corviknight, sometimes I switch out with better Pokemon, but still.
Well, who's another mon you would switch him out with?
It depends. It depends on what's regulated, what the build is and everything.
Do you have a preferred one or nah?
I don't know what I don't know what the regulation rules are for right now, so I wouldn't. I think you're allowed 2 legendaries or some shit. I would have to make a team off the fly, and I can't do that right now. It takes me like 2.5 hours to make a team.
I gotcha.
If I had to make a team as fast as I possibly could, it would take like 35 minutes. The overusage of legendaries is what's stupid.
Well, because they're good. That's the problem.
Well, yeah, because during early regulations, legendaries aren't legal at all. It's not until we get to later regulations where it's like, okay, you can't use legendary Pokemon.
Oh, at all?
Yeah, when Scarlet and Violet first came out during season 1, you couldn't use legendaries.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
You're like,
We're
oh, it's
currently
so...
in Regulation H right now. I think in Regulation H, you're allowed to use 2 legendaries.
Oh, we didn't start off with slacking this time. That's interesting. He went for a different setup. Actually, did he replace Amon? I just realized that. Because I took his Metagross from him. So what does he have now? Well, we'll see as we dig through here. Also, Slowking getting this Earthquake. Quake. Alright, you took it a little bit too well. I don't like that. It hurt.
Oh, yeah. They're doing that one thing where you get to use 1 mythical Pokemon now.
Is that a good thing?
Nobody cares because Worlds is over, so nobody gives a shit. They always let you do that last one because it'll never wind up on an official tournament, so nobody gives a fuck.
So the indifference is just high.
Yeah, it's the whatever format. Cause they did that back in Sword and Shield too.
So do you plan to compete when you go next year?
I'll probably do like a local tournament in their area, but not one of the championship tournaments.
Oh, really?
Because you need to earn champion points in order to be in those tournaments, which means I would have to compete in a bunch of tournaments, and I don't have the time.
Back when life was simpler, right?
You would have to qualify for nationals, and then you'd have to qualify for worlds.
Yeah, that's a bitch and a half.
And as a 33-year-old man with 2 jobs, 3 jobs technically, there's not enough time to do that.
I don't know why. I thought you were gonna say like 3 kids, and I was gonna be in tears. Like what?
Yep, 3 kids. I got 3 of them.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
There should be VGC season regulations that would incentivize you to use specific types of Pokemon or combos. I would like that.
Ah, this is gonna
There's
hurt.
only 3 to 4 good mythicals.
I did way more damage to my boy than I wanted to. But Slowking's off the board, and that's all that matters. Fuck you, Slowking.
Is he harder or easier than last time?
I mean, I'm also at a higher level than last time.
That's why I'm asking, is he harder or easier?
So far easier. Oh, he still has slacking. So why didn't he start off with that team setup again? I guess he just thought, nah, I don't want to do that.
I wish he got harder. Like, I wish he scaled to where you were.
I mean, to be fair, he was over leveled for like a normal playthrough. Like a normal playthrough.
I know, but I'm saying now that you beat him, I wish his level skyrocketed.
Oh, where he's like stupidly hard.
Yeah, like in the 80s or something.
Ah, god damn it.
Yeah, I wish his Pokemon were in the 80s.
80s is wild, bro.
I don't know why Pokemon's so fucking afraid of the 80s.
I think they're afraid of anything over 60 just because of the idea that, well, trainers won't take that kind of time. Yeah, but you made it easy as fuck to grind. Oh, he might have rated me like a book on that one.
I think they should rip the Band-Aid off and make trainers start using level 100 Pokemon. But, like, let the trainers know, like, yo, warning, this trainer is extremely strong. Are you sure you want to battle? And then you can click yes. And you get cool prizes for beating them.
I would agree with that. I think they're just afraid of challenge in general, which has always been a problem.
But just rip the fucking Band-Aid off and make Pokemon level 100. Like,
no, I agree.
Why they don't do that?
Oh, this because it's loafing around turn. This is a stupid idea on your part, Evice, because realistically, I'm about to kill.
Good night, Sorsan.
Nice, Sorsan.
ZA needs a trainer at level 90. No, like I said, Coral, rip the Band-Aid off. Make him level 100. Fuck it.
Yeah, the problem is it's weird to give a max at a level 100 and then not actually do anything with it.
Well, yeah, Coral, Red's Pikachu and the Petrunt, they're both at level 88. But those are only like one Pokemon. Like even Red's team, Pikachu's the only one at level 88. Everything else is at like the 70s and shit.
Which in retrospect is still kind of dumb because at that point in the game you should have Mons at level 100.
And Pikachu.
Oh, is the Aggron new? The Aggron I think is new.
Pikachu maybe yeah, because that's a replacement for the Shadow Pokemon you caught. Pikachu maybe at level 88, but it's still a fucking Pikachu. It's not like
Pikachu.
Like it doesn't have good stats.
Pikachu. All right, can I get the Fire Blast off?
Yeah, they make wild Magikarps and Diamond and Pearl level 100, but they won't make level 100 trainers.
Yeah, he's easier. Aggron's actually less of a threat than Metagross anyway.
Well, yeah, because Aggron, the moment you hit Aggron with any type of fucking special attack, the thing dies.
Yeah, well, just seen with my fire. You need some money. You give me 6K. It's all right, but it's not good enough. I'm coming back again, old man.
Damn, Aggron. The way Aggron dies is crazy to me.
It's like because it crumples over. Like you took down a dinosaur. Pikachu.
Oh man, dude, I think we killed it.
And then we're gonna blow up a helicopter because for some reason that's a thing. I didn't realize there was supposed to be someone in that helicopter. And Ho was like, fuck you, bitch. I don't know
Fuck you, bitch.
I don't know why that's crazy to me. The Ho said, you know what, I'm gonna shoot an unmanned helicopter. Because conceptually I just think that's funny. How easily your life can be ended dealing with this shit.
Ho-Oh does not know what the fuck a helicopter is.
It just shot a random flying thing in the sky.
Yes.
Fire, fire, wow,
damn, Ho-Oh, you just nuked that helicopter. I don't know what those words mean. I'm a Pokemon.
Pikachu.
What does Ho-Oh eat?
I hope it's like other bird Pokemon.
What?
Yeah, I don't know why. I just think that's funny. Also, by the way, we can't skip this credit sequence. we can't skip the credit sequence. No, we can't skip the credit sequence. Let's just sit and chill for a little bit until the credit sequence finishes. I would think after you beat the game the first time, it would let you skip the credit sequence. This is not. And that sucks. So, we'll chat a little bit before we end the stream because I'm in kind of a hell right now. But essentially, the goal we have, I would say we probably have maybe 2 more parts worth of stuff. The first part will be me purifying the last 10 Shadowmons, and then the part afterwards should be me doing the 100 Pokemon challenge to get Ho-Oh. And then once we get Ho-Oh, we'll be done. So realistically, we should be done with Pokemon Colosseum by the end of this month. Probably by the, well, wait, today's the, what's today, the 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
so
it's the 5th now, but
it was the 4th. So yeah, about the end of this month, because the 11th would be next weekend, and then the, what is that? The 18th would be the weekend after. So
while that's happening, I'm gonna name off all the Pokemon that eat other Pokemon. Pidgeotto, they eat Executes. Pidgeotto, they eat Magikarps. Pidgeot, they eat Magikarps. Spearow, they eat Sunkern. Ekans, they eat Pidgey eggs. Ekans, they eat Spearow eggs. Dugong apparently eat Wishy-Washies. Grimer, they eat Trubbish. Grimer, they eat Garbodor. Muck, they eat Trubbish. Muck, they eat Garbodor. Cloyster, they eat Slowpoke Tail. Kingler, they eat Shelder. Shit. Kingler,
That makes
they eat
sense.
Cloyster. Marowak, they kill Mandibuzz. Scyther, they eat Tarantula. Almastar, they eat Shelder. Ferret, they eat Rattata. Whoa!
that's kind of wild, actually.
Spinarak, they eat Cutie Fly. Apom, they eat Bounsweet. Damn.
That's wild.
Pineco, they eat Cutie Fly? Shit. Sneasel, they eat Pidgey eggs. Sneasel, they eat Sandshrew. What?
Wait, what you saying, True?
The Alolan Sandshrews. Okay.
Eat what? Who eats them?
Sneasel. Remoraid, they eat What? How does that even happen?
Eat what?
Burmese eat. What? Remoraids eat Burmese? Spits water from his mouth with incredible accuracy. It catches Burmese by shooting them down from their branches. Oh.
That's kind of dark. So essentially, you drop them into the lake and drown them.
Talo, they eat Wurmples. Swellow, they eat Wurmples. Wingles, they eat Fenion. Wingles, they eat Wishy-Washies. Pelipper, they eat Love Disc. Damn. Pelipper, they eat Wishy-Washies. Sableye, they eat Carbink. And any other rock Pokemon. Sharpedo, they eat Welmer. Fuck. Welmer.
God,
they eat Wishy-Washy.
that sounds terrifying, bro. To see a Sharpedo tear up a Welmer. Ah!
Welmer, they eat tons of Wishy-Washies. Wailord, they eat tons of Wishy-Washy. Glalie, they eat Vanillite. Metang, they eat How?
The nose on their faces could dig into their rocks, I guess.
Starly, they eat Wurmple. Starly, they eat Wormadam. Starly, they eat Cherubies. Luminion, eat the light coming from Staryu. Luminion, eat the light coming from Starry.
What? I mean, they eat the light, like the gem, or like the literal light that shines from the thing.
I guess like it lives off the I guess the luminescent light builds up bacteria and it eats that. Anyway, point is, Weavile, they eat Alolan Sandshrew. Weavile, they eat Alolan Vulpix. Weavile, tons of them gang up and eat Mamoswine. Scolipede, they eat Centiskorch. What?
That's
Sandile, they eat Trapinch. Coricosta,
no. Sorry, I had a moment.
About what?
Because my boy.
Trapinch?
Yes.
Oh. Coricosta, they eat Ammonite. Coricosta, they eat Almastars. Archeops, they eat Ammonites. Curablast, they steal the shells of Shelmet. Okay, that doesn't count. Beheem, they abduct Dubwolves. Huh. Druddigan.
I don't know why that's funny to me.
I get the idea is that it's the alien sheep thing.
I get it, but it's just funny to me.
Druddigan, they eat Diglets. Druddigan, they eat Alolan Dugtrio.
They eat Diglets is interesting to me. Well, the problem is we don't know what the bottom of a Diglett looks like. So, like, Are you just scooping them bitches out the ground? Going, "Nyong, nyong, nyong."
I said it infiltrates tunnels that Pokemon like Diglett and Dugtrio have dug and quietly waits for its prey to pass through. So, yep, there it goes.
Ugh.
Rufflet, they eat Shelder. Rufflet, they eat Spupa. Mandibuzz eat Cubone. Damn, doesn't Marowak eat the man to kill the Mandibuzz? Oh, I get it.
A vicious cycle.
Heatmore, they eat Durants. Talonflame, they eat fucking Wingles. Damn.
That's a
Talonflames,
mind didn't
they
think you would
eat
get killed.
Picky
What?
Yeah, Talonflames eat Picky Picks.
What is it based off of, like a hawk? Is that what a Talonflame is?
Yeah, it's a hawk.
Yeah, them motherfuckers will kill a lot of shit casually.
Dragalia, they eat Fenizens. Picky Peck, they eat Metapods. Toucanon, they eat Bounce Sweep. Gumshoes will eat Ratatat. Gumshoes will eat Raticate. Gumshoes will eat Scrubbit. Craballers eat Execute. Lycanroc, they eat Deerlings.
Damn.
Marini, they eat Corsola. Marini, they eat Pincurchins. Marini, they eat Corsola. Oh, Toxapex, they eat Corsola. Sandalit, they eat Spinda? Huh. It weakens its opponent and sends it reeling with poisonous gas. Sandalit doesn't deal well with Spinda since it's always reeling. Oh.
But it still eats it.
It still eats it. Golisopod, they eat Graplock. Shit.
Wait.
Bruxish.
Oh my god, what?
Yeah, man. Golisopod, they live in fucking ships and holes in the seabed. When Golisopod and Graplock battle, the loser becomes the winner's meal.
So they technically eat each other.
Yes. Bruxish, they eat Shelder. Bruxish, they eat Marini. Delmise, they kill Whelmer. Delmise, they kill Wellords.
Why'd you say kill instead of... Well, because isn't Delmise half ghost?
The algae is the ghost. The anchor is just what it carries.
Switches out here. What is it doing? Possessing Whelmors and then killing them?
It possesses the anchor and then uses the anchor and stabs the Whelmor and kills it.
That's crazy. The fuck is wrong with people?
When a small Whelmer is attacked by a Sharpedo or Delmise, its whole pod works together to protect it. It wraps its prey in green seaweed and sucks away at their vitality. It only likes to go after big prey like Wellord. Shit.
Continue.
Okay, anyway, Greedent eats Bounce Sweep. Rookidee eats Grubbins. Corvisquire eats Steenie. Damn. Corviknight eats Bumblebees. Sandaconda eats Durants. Cramorant eats Arracudas, which we can see that. Barracudas eat Wingles. Centiskorch can eat Scolipede just like Scolipede can eat it. Okay, it's one of those like...
It loops.
Watrel eat Arracudas. Tinkatons fucking kill Corviknights. Bombardiers eat Basculin. Veluzas kill Wiglets. Dondozo eats Basculins. Here's some other ones. Persian eats Starly. Sneasel eats Delibird. Starly eats Scatterbug. Starly eats Applin. Volibee eats Hatena.
Wait, Volibee?
Yeah, the little vulture Pokemon. Oh, I don't think it eats it. It just beats it up.
Why?
I don't know. It says they tend to pursue weak Pokemon.
Okay.
Fletchinder eats Picky Peck. Lurantis eats Kricketot. Sandalit eats Combees, I guess for their honey. Appleton eats Combe in order to make its nectar sweeter on the apple. Appleton eats Cutiefly.
Okay.
Huh. Well, okay then. These aren't just they eat each other, they're just rivals. Butterfree and Cutiefly are rivals. They hate each other. Beedrill and Teddiursa fucking hate each other.
Well, bees and bears get it.
Yeah. Parasect and Chitantic fucking hate each other.
What? Why?
Mushrooms. Meowth and Murkrow fucking hate each other. Persian and Berserker fucking hate each other. Primeape and Ursaring fucking hate each other. Primeape and Hawlucha fucking hate each other. Growlithe and Rockruff fucking hate each other.
That's don't know why that one's kind of funny.
That one makes me sad. Machop and Makuhita fucking hate each other.
That's hilarious.
Oh, they just challenge each other to battles. Pinsir and Vikavolt fucking hate each other. Dragonite and Kingdra fucking hate each other.
What? Why?
When an arrival of a storm at sea, Pokemon will show itself in the surface. When a Kingdra and a Dragonite meet, fierce battle ensues.
Okay, continue.
Lantern and Lumineon fucking hate each other because they compete for food.
Yeah.
Heracross and Vikavolt fucking hate each other.
Why?
Because they're both beetles and they fight.
Lame.
I guess Vikavolt is considered a beetle?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed. It reminds me of a wasp than anything.
No, that's a beetle.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, Skarmory and Corviknight fucking hate each other.
Fair.
Beautifly and Combi fucking hate each other. Surskit and Dupiter hate each other. Sableye and Gabite hate each other. I guess because they both eat rocks.
I thought because they were both they live in similar areas.
Well, it says when it finds it's a fiend for gemstones, so it stalks Carbink. Unfortunately, Gabite almost always grab them first.
Okay.
Carvana and Basculin fucking hate each other.
Fair.
Zangoose and Viper fucking hate each other.
Do well known.
Salamence and Garchomp fucking hate each other. Mothim and Combi fucking hate each other. Ambipom and Passimian fucking hate each other.
Monkey violence.
Purlion and Nickit fucking hate each other. Liepard and Thweevil fucking hate each other.
Foxes and leopards?
Yep, Venipede and Sizzlipede fucking hate each other. Centipede and Scolipede and Centiskorch eat each other. Escavalier and Sirfetch fucking hate each other. No, they don't hate each other. It's like a proud Knights rivalry situation.
Yeah, because they're both based on things in that era.
Knights. Fracture and Bisharp fucking hate each other. Fletchling and Squawkabilly fucking hate each other.
What?
Bergmite and Fridgebacks hate each other. Oh yeah, I seen that one in the anime actually. Pokemon Horizons showed that one off. Toxapex and Bruxish fucking hate each other. Tsarina and Quabble fucking hate each other.
Because it's two bad bitches fighting?
This Pokemon launches fierce yet elegant kicks with its long, slender legs. It views Quabble as its rival. Golisopod and Graplock eat each other. Thweevil and Bolton fucking hate each other. And then last, Barraskewda and Finizen fucking hate each other.
Huh.
Here's some parasitic relationships.
Wait. We gotta get out of here because it's late.
This list is short as shit, but okay.
How short?
I can name them all in like less than 3 minutes.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, Shelder and Slowbro is a parasitic relationship. Hypno and Kamala is a parasitic relationship. Wheezing and Trubbish, Spoink and Clamper, Duramako and Snover is a parasitic relationship. Dwebble and Roggenrola, Dwebble and Roly-Coly. I guess it like cuts them up and lives in them. Escavalier and Shelmet is a parasitic relationship. Joltik and Yamper is a parasitic relationship. Cutiefly and Gossifleur are a parasitic relationship. Elekid sucks the electricity out of Togedemaru sucks the electricity out of Elekid. Lechonk eats Appleton. Tinkatuff beats the shit out of Poniard and Bisharp.
Is that all of it?
That's it.
All right, cool. So with all that information being said, keep that in your clips if you need it. But with that being said, tomorrow I believe, Taron, you're doing Legend of Dragoon with TSS, right?
Correct.
Okay. Rich, I don't think you're streaming, right?
Nope.
Okay, cool. So you will see me guys Monday/Tuesday. Next week's gonna be kind of weird for a couple of reasons. So my school system does their fall break in October. I think it's October 9th through the 13th. Now I don't get those days off, kind of. So the 9th I'll be off because I have an eye doctor's appointment. Depending on whether or not they dilate my eyes, depends on not if I'm actually like free. So we'll see. Friday, the kids won't be at school, but the teachers will. Monday and Tuesday, the teachers will not be at school, nor the kids. And I took Monday off, so I will be free, not this upcoming Monday, but the Monday after this one. So the Monday after next. And then, yeah, so it's going to be kind of a weird weekend/week. But if anything major happens or pops off, I'll let you guys know. But that's kind of all we got for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate Richie and Tyrone, and I saw KG in the chat for a little bit. Thank you guys for hanging out, chilling with us. And stay tuned for Tyrone's stream tomorrow with TSS. Legend Dragoon, was it 8 p.m. Eastern or 9 p.m. Central? I mean, 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Central.
Oh, it is Central. Okay, my bad. Yeah. So, with that being said, life is indeed a game. Play to win. And I will catch you guys later. He saw. Damn,
It's
yeah.
the biggest piece of dog shit.
You beat me to it, Richie. I was gonna click that button.
Hey, man, he